This episode of Speakers of Eidolon is made possible by our generous patrons. Special thanks to our Supreme and Master Speakers, Omeji Cat Comet, Erisu Yamakawa, Alex Franco AV, Winebow Brood, Psyche, Asuta Starbreeze, Cletus Oreo, Nina Grimstarter, Lily Black, Bob Cece, Mictor Robentau, Edwin, Anathos Moonscar, Pamela Isley, Elenriel Maximus, Codrith Novelist, Mira Miri, Celestau Nautrell, Lazy Boy, A Wild Sarah, Luke Osborne, Pandalu Stormarrow, Tex, Kylin, Arthur Law, Beridan Derard, Cypup, Spencer Christmas, Noy Fafnir, Celine DeLune, Webster Wolf, Severa, Sir Cabarakil, AJ Brainswordson, Kazran, Ventos Tia, Edward Allond, Nat Clay, Gregorium, Cafe, Ryark Forbear, and Pizza Pockets. Support the show and become a patron today at patreon.com/SpeakersXIV. Thank you.
This is Speakers of Eidolon.
Good evening, Eorzeans. Welcome to Speakers of Eidolon, episode 350. I am Lukiel Bravestone, and I'm joined today by Georgi Wiston, Mela Vanadar, and Rolodes. Hello. Today is May 14th, 2023. It is hot. I'm just going to say that right off the bat. It is the first day it's been really hot. So to the point where...
How hot is really hot?
Well, right now it's getting colder. It's only 14 degrees now. But
tell me the max for the day.
We were cresting 22. But remember that
for
May, that's pretty hot.
Ooh.
For May up in the north, that's pretty hot.
It's like,
but
it's like what, 73 degrees here.
There
for
are
Americans?
some things.
He's fucking dying.
Again, you have to remember that we have buildings that are built to just hold all the heat in. No heat escapes, it only builds. And I have huge fucking windows because it's an old building. Lots of heat. So I've been up in like 30 degrees inside, plus 30 plus in. When the air is just still, fucking death.
That's the best.
And my computer, of course, isn't making it any better. The hotter it gets, the hotter the room gets, and then it's just a vicious cycle. So, you know, we're living the life.
Lukiel, it's Sunday. You know what that means? It's Suspender Sunday.
You couldn't even say it without stumbling.
You couldn't resist.
Rollo's got himself some suspenders.
They're just so much better than belts. I'm telling you, like, I'm done with belts. I'm gonna get the suspender buttons in every single one of my jeans and cut off the fucking belt loops.
Okay.
I'm done with belts.
Rollo is in the pocket of big suspender.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Listen,
real big suspenders.
Don't get elastic suspenders. Get like leather ones. They work. They don't snap on you and kill you.
For all the 50 plus viewers out there.
Yeah.
Listen, Zoomers, try it. Belts suck. Belts just suck. I hate them.
I do agree with you. Belts do suck.
I do.
Make sure to take.
I think once I've also used suspenders. They're very good. But it works. Back then, I did it because it was quirky, you know, when I was a young lad. It was like, look at me, I'm wearing suspenders. This is cool.
Did your scene kid phase ever cross over with your suspender phase?
Well, yes, that was why I used them.
The rainbow
the rainbow ones.
Oh my god.
They were, and you put, there was so much you could do with them back
then. You
then.
sound like a travesty.
I was a travesty.
Lukiel, can we please get like scene kid pictures of you one day?
No,
please.
We don't want to ruin.
The closest you're gonna get is the picture of him from his roost.
Yes, that's it. But but then I was just wearing like it is clothing, so you wouldn't really see any of it. So yeah, no. Also, I was like, it just was like 19, wasn't it? So I was growing out of the face then.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an adult.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, welcome to the show. We are, of course, having a Live Letter XL special. So it's all about the live letter, almost. There's going to be a little bit of other stuff before then. because the website has been updated. Yes, for the third time, we're going to look at the website. Moving on, we will go into channel updates. Eurovision is over for Senior, Master, and Supreme. The VODs are available in the channels, in the channel, Eurovision 2023. That will eventually go into the Patreon archives, but I don't know. Let's give it a month, and then it goes into the archive. That means it'll be locked. So go over there and watch the VODs if you didn't watch any of them, or if you missed one. That also includes the Eurovision Countdown show. We're still looking for mods. SpeakersXIV.com/mods2023. It's been updated with some more information. So if you went in there first time and was felt that it was lacking in information, that has been fixed. There's more information there now. Go read it. All right. That's it. Let's jump into recent events. All right. There's a 10th anniversary sweepstakes coming up on Twitter. 2000.
This is the big one, isn't it? Because I remember they said, "Don't worry, for the 10th anniversary, we've got something really special lined up."
This is it. This is it. They
the
pulled
one.
out all the big guns.
Wait.
Yep, 2,800 winners each month. They say this strangely specific, random-looking number. To commemorate the upcoming 10th anniversary of Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn, the official English, French, and German Twitter accounts will be hosting a special sweepstakes on the 14th of every month from May to August. During May, we'll be giving away an original Fat Chocobo whistle, OFC whistle, in-game item to 2,800 lucky winners.
That's the white one with the crown.
Yeah. We have lots of excitement planned to celebrate 14's special 10th anniversary, so be sure to join us. And then so how do you enter, you may ask? Log into your Twitter account, follow the official English, French, or German account from your Twitter account. During the entry period, sponsor or sponsors designee shall post on the 14 Twitter account announcing the beginning of the promotion, the announcement post. Retweet the announcement post. Post a reply to the announcement post that contains each of the following: the hashtag FFXIV10th sweepstakes, your full in-game character name, and your full in-game homeworld name.
That's a lot.
It's very specific.
That's
It's not very creative.
Yeah,
It's not about creativity this year.
It's about sending a message.
Yeah.
It's the 10th anniversary.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to assume this isn't global because you are being asked to post a specific character name and homeworld.
That
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
true. I can't remember. Yeah, I think these mounts were all single use from memory.
No, they
'cause
weren't.
Were they not?
Well, then
I mean, I'm pretty sure I have the white and black chocobo on all my characters.
it's so they know where to send the mail when you win.
Mm.
That's why, probably. I mean, how else would they get? They're not going
Was
to.
it an account wide? Okay.
Yeah,
I
they're not.
feel like
Yeah, go on.
these chances aren't bad either, honestly. With
No,
how easy it is to enter and how many winners there are a month. I mean, like,
Yeah,
just do it. In fact, I'll probably do it right now.
I think it's a little surprising that they announced this specifically on the day that it begins.
yeah, that was.
I would have
weird.
liked a little bit of like a heads up.
No, tweet right now.
I will not have time to do it because the show ends at midnight.
No, Lakil. The campaign period is starts today, but
I
it
thought you
goes
had to do
until
it
the
on the day.
28th.
Oh, okay.
No, I thought that originally as well, but I still think it's weird that it's announced exactly on the day and not beforehand.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, it says here Sunday, May 14th till Saturday
27th of
Yeah.
May.
Yeah, or Sunday,
So-
28th of May for Australia.
For Aussies. From what it seems to be, this cycles, for the 4 months between these. So next month will be the Cloud, and then the month after will be the Chocolate Corpicure, which is the one that I want.
Finally,
The
Saying
one that
there's-
we all deserve.
The one we deserve because Rollo put his body through Butterfinger hell.
I
And-
ate so many Butterfingers.
Yeah, and we sent the receipts to the correct email
Yes.
address and
Yeah.
just got no response.
I know. I did for someone. I think two other people did for Cafe as well. They never got it.
No.
Like
Never
they
got it.
No.
and I did it
None
fairly
of us
early in
did.
the campaign for them.
Mm.
As like,
No response. It's
yeah,
very poor handling.
Yeah.
Like what you get put in a lucky sweepstake. How obese do you have to be by the end of this campaign to get the chocolate Corpus mount? How many Butterfingers did you have to buy?
it's funny though. Mine just worked instantly. Like, I mean, not instantly, but I got it fairly quickly.
But-
and I was like, oh, okay, it'll work fine for everyone else.
And I even made up a really great US address.
But was
The White House.
but
Oh, I should have done. No, I just picked a random street roughly near where you are.
well, do you think maybe they checked like geolocation from like sender?
Yeah,
like,
probably,
And that's how
yeah.
they were like, "There's
Probably.
this
No.
dude's
Well,
cheating."
Because other Europeans were getting it too, or other people.
That is
Wow.
true.
Oh,
It worked
okay.
for some
It just-
Europeans.
That's the only reason why I did it too, because I had seen it working for other people, just didn't
Mm.
work for anyone else for some reason.
Interesting.
Yeah.
For you
So
guys?
everyone enter for the chocolate Corpus and give it to me somehow, and then we'll be fine.
I don't think you can do that because they'll just
Put my
mail it to
name
you.
as your
No.
character's name.
What?
Enter Melamandar from Ragnarok.
How was the cloud mount previously given away? Because I don't think I ever had the chance to get that.
The cloud
was
mount, my understanding, was for Europe. It was that sketchy website. So the OFC Chocobo was the maid costume and OFC Chocobo. I got that from a GM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the OFC. I got the OFC because we had to spend like a certain amount of money at a very obscure anime store, online anime store in Australia.
Yes, yours was easy. We had to buy a magazine and send a photograph of ourselves, possibly nude, to the magazine owners.
Yeah.
That one was so scary. I was like,
The Cloud was
the
that sketchy
Cloud-
website when I bought a game time card because
Yeah.
everything else I saw that Lucia bought Tomb Raider.
Yes. Still on the platform.
Yes.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
gonna play.
And that-
PS4 game now too, because you're
Yeah.
definitely not gonna play it.
Yeah,
No,
the
no.
Cloud came with the Monkey King glamour as well.
Mhm.
Then the
What
Black
was the
Chocobo was the
black-
Twitch one.
Yeah.
Oh
And,
yes. Okay,
yeah,
so that's probably how I got it as well. then.
we were part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Well,
times.
we were part of that, but I assume we didn't get it from us. Or did we get it from
I'm
doing it on
pretty
this
sure I
channel, or-
gifted to this channel. Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure I did.
Oh
You just
I
have to
think-
give four
no,
subs.
it was Lakil that had to do it on a different channel.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
he
went
owns it,
somewhere
yeah,
else
yeah.
and
He
did
can't
it.
do
Yeah.
it on his own channel.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna be so rude with you. I meant to do it and forgot. I was
Oh.
I was like, I'm on the fucking channel.
Yeah.
I forgot to do it myself.
Yeah.
That's fine. But
Yeah.
this is a reasonably nice way of having a chance to get some of these exclusives. I am still
Mhm.
upset that we have never actually had a chance to get the Chocopoca in
Well,
Europe.
Yes,
it
I
is
agree.
in the banner, so it's coming up, I guess. But it's
This is
this is it.
not our chance. I mean, it's unfair though, isn't it? But it's whatever.
Yes,
We never
So
got an event
assumingly-
for it.
No.
this month we know this month is the White Chocobo, June the Cloud, July the Chocolate Corpica, August the Black Chocobo.
So 2 out of
Thatch
4 of
Chocobo.
these I don't have. So that's
Pop in for
Yeah,
the
I don't have-
short-listing.
I don't have the 2 middle ones. You don't have the first and the third one.
yeah. No. Yes. No.
I only need the chocolate cup.
The only one I have is chocolate Corpus, so I'll do them all. Actually, I wonder,
Mhm.
can I get the chocolate Corpus? Like, can I get the whistle and still have
You
it
would.
registered?
I mean, it would be untradeable and unusable. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
you would be a
Yeah.
bad person. But like
Oh,
on the flip side,
that'd
that'd
be
be
fun.
funny.
I want to waste an inventory slot. Just-
Yeah. Well, okay. There you go. It's easy to do. It's just.
Please do. The odds are reasonable.
Yeah.
They're in your
Good luck,
favor.
everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, we said that about FanFest, but I will say I think less people will do this.
Well, I mean, less
I
people
will
are
be
on
more
Twitter.
disappointed to not get the chocolate Corpica than I am for the fan. I mean, I really want that chocolate Corpica.
Yeah. Wait. Sorry.
Well,
Are
it
you
takes me
supposed to
right out, then.
retweet and then reply, or is it
Yeah,
a quote
retweet and
No, it's
then
just
reply.
okay. I see. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. That is the That is the sweepstakes. Now on to 6.4 stuff. Because the website, yes, believe it or not, it has been updated yet again. So we have to go look.
Ish.
Not ish, it's quite a lot that's been added this time. Okay, overhyping it much, but
Yeah, 3 things.
all right, let's have a look. It has the date now, which we will,
That's true.
I mean, 23rd of May. So mark
We
your
knew it.
calendars. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Dark Throne, no new pictures here. Nothing added to new challenges. Nothing added to that. Nothing
There you
added
go.
to that. Oh yeah, no,
well,
sorry.
yeah,
Oh, yes, there was. Yeah,
There
that's entirely
this
new.
one is new.
Oh yeah, shit. Sorry, I'm mixing
The
up the
podcast
live letter
is.
and the website.
Mhm.
After 5 long millennia, Asdaya's liberation is at hand. Yet Golbez, her ironclad captor, will not be so easily cast from his seat of power. So I don't know why the timing on these photos is set to literally 2 seconds before it switches
That's all
to
you
the main
deserve.
picture.
It's annoying, isn't it?
It's zoomer friendly for sure, but goodness
Oh, yeah.
me. Well, there he is.
There's a
we've-
lot to say about this, but I
This
mean,
one
we'll
we've
go over it.
seen clearly
Indeed.
mid animation, and here is him and his dragon
Long,
thing.
spindly dragon friend.
It's a long
Mm.
dragon.
Yeah, you
I
can
wonder
see
what that means.
the 13th in the background.
Mhm.
All right, Mount Rockon. This is a
Indeed.
cool picture of
The
a
autumn one is
geomancer
beautiful.
and yeah, some
Oh, the little. Yeah.
I
autumnal
like the
heads.
autumn
Oh.
leaf moon.
Yeah,
It's very nice.
What do you think
Well,
the name's
let-
gonna be?
yeah.
Leaf Desuka. I don't know.
Ginkgo.
Ginkgo leafman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ginkgo
there it
leafman.
is.
Yeah.
The trees look a little bit funky if you get a bit into their
Don't look at them.
A
geometry,
lot
but
of
the
the
colours
trees
are
in
nice.
this game look funky if you
Yeah.
look too closely.
On Hingashi's westernmost isle of Shishu lies the long venerated Mount Rockon. Once refuge for humble monks and weary pilgrims, the holy site has fallen to a host of malevolent spirits of the most curious shapes and sizes.
Why highlight their shapes and why highlight their sizes?
Mini spirits and big spirits.
Yeah, I mean shapes
From
and
what we've
sizes
seen,
is
they
just
all look.
what we say though.
From what we've seen, they all look about the average size of enemies in this game.
But for spirits.
I don't think you're
okay.
supposed to read too much into that particular part of it, Georgi. But
Heated speakers debate on
Yeah.
here.
I think this looks like a really, obviously it's a beautiful area, and the outside bit looks great in the daytime, but the sort of creepy abandoned shrine. Be nice if there was some times where you could go in at nighttime, or if it changed based on in-game
I
time.
mean,
yeah.
many dungeons are not time locked,
yeah,
No.
so possibly this is one of them.
I would like, this
Yeah.
would be really cool at night.
This looks much more visually impressive than the Sildine subterrane.
Yes, absolutely.
mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's not enclosed, so they've had to put a bit of effort in.
yeah.
Keep saying things so the kiosk keeps scrolling back up again.
We're
Oh my
gonna
god, it's a
talk.
rat!
I'm just saying because we're going to talk about this a lot during the live letter, so better
Yeah,
say
yeah,
that.
no, I know.
Criterion Dungeon, that's the Savage mode, but here's, look at that rat.
That's how I see all bard players.
You know what? I think we all deserve like a pat on the back. We have not said anything about Mont Rockon, like the name and what it sounds like. Just we're so good. We're such good boys today.
I'm keeping
And
it to
the
rock
entire
on,
time.
dude.
Yeah,
And that's
That's
you
all
know,
I'm saying.
harmless.
yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
okay. Yeah, that's for Savage. We're going to talk about this later. Here is a picture from Blue Mage, which in the live letter
Whoa.
we got very little information on. I don't think we actually got anything new, like new information. I think
No,
it was just
they
old.
didn't tell us anything.
No.
I've got to
Perhaps,
say though, he looks, you know, quite well for passing such a large kidney stone. That is huge.
yeah, that is,
And
that
he's
is
still
impressive.
standing.
Yeah. Patch 6.45 will see the level cap of Blue Mage raised to 80, as well as introduce all new job quests, gear, and blue magic spells. Enthusiasts of the Azure arts will also find their Blue Mage logs updated with 5.x patch content.
Nice.
So there you go.
Always exciting to see, the extreme trial skills in action.
Yeah.
That was
More
nice.
dungeons to solo too,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
which I think is the funnest part
Yeah.
of Blue Mates to me.
God, I haven't played Blue Mage in so long. I don't even remember
No,
how to
I
play
always
it.
go in with good intentions, but
It's very fun.
you get to the point where you're like, well, I really want to get the Morbol, but that means doing Savage Alexander.
Yeah.
Blue as a full Blue Mage fight. That's
Come
going to
on,
be tricky.
listen. You already got the Savage team. Just divert
I
for
mean,
a couple.
we could do it one day. Well,
Yeah.
we can jump into it.
We can bring the Blue Boys back. I mean, that was the whole
Blue
thing,
Boys.
but we need to change the concept a bit.
Mhm.
Yes, we saw Servan. Sorry.
That's it.
for
Other
that.
than the
And then we-
media,
The last
but
one
the
is the
media
gear. Yeah, is the gear shot
Yeah.
of the up.
That's the last picture.
There we
No,
go.
never mind.
It's here.
Which, I mean, there's a lot to say about this as well. That we'll talk about when we go into the.
This was the tome, or was
This is the
Oh,
tome
This
gear.
is Tome
This
gear.
is the tome
No.
gear. Oh, your weapon has 2 rabbits on it, Lakil.
Yeah.
Well,
Look,
this one at the
and you-
bottom too.
Oh yeah, mini rabbit.
Oh. Yeah, when we were watching the live letter itself, it was difficult to tell because we were looking at a printout
Yes.
of the weapon. We thought the white mage weapon was less cool than it is.
Didn't see the rabbits. Just thought it was like a
Yes.
moon with some lilies on it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, which is nice still, but the
Yeah.
rabbit sleeping in the moon. That's
very
really
cute.
nice.
yeah.
They're all good. The weapon contest weapons are all amazing. I think it's a little bit interesting that they've put them all in for the home gear because they're not all very within the same theme.
yeah, they're not
No.
thematic.
They're not
what
thematic, but some of them
the-
are slightly like the white mage and the bard. They
Yeah.
can go.
You can see those two go in the same category. But like
yeah, the
the
warrior
red
one.
yeah, the
The
warrior,
warrior
and the
one
red
is my
mage,
least favorite.
like it's
The
it's a
red
lot.
mage's one is weird, but it's nice.
It
enough.
looks
The
like they
warrior's
forgot to
one's-
apply the correct texture to it. Like it's just like
Yeah.
super yellow,
Yeah.
like neon yellow.
Yeah.
You don't like the giant, the motorized pizza cutter, maybe?
I like the motorized pizza cutter.
Rev it up,
somewhat.
baby.
I like the bit on the back where it, like the forge,
Yeah.
like the fire on the back. I just think the shape of it isn't,
Mhm.
could be more axy, but it's
The
it's
ninja
fine.
weapon. The ninja weapon is cool because, like, when it's sheathed, it's like a broken blade, but when you wield it, like, it gets this like glowing blade that
Yeah.
appears on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the ninja one's one
Cool.
of the best ones. They said the Fenrir one, the dragoon thing, that has a really cool animation,
Yeah.
which you can sort of see going on, but that was quite difficult. And the monk fists, they put a lot of effort in.
The monk fist,
Overall, look how
the monk fists look very cool, but it doesn't really translate when they show us a printout of it.
No, we're gonna
absolutely
see a
not.
lot of the printouts, by the way.
Yeah,
like,
we'll
soon, so,
talk through all the weapons because some of them
Mhm.
that aren't shown here I also want to talk about.
Yeah. So, of course, because this is an XL episode, we are not going to do Mogmail. So we're just going to
Sorry?
jump straight into the live letter. Let's just start with how it started. Yoshi P was playing Zelda during the screen test.
Oh yeah.
So there you go. Everyone's playing Zelda, it seems.
Yeah,
I
he
am
put
not.
a
It
Korok
does
on the
It
cross and
does
burned
look
it.
very, very fun.
Yeah, it
That's
looks
it,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that I'm seeing stuff of it, I was like, okay, this is like open world Gary's mod apparently.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
what is-
yeah.
or nuts and bolts or whatever.
I bet a lot of
Mm.
people, a lot of people who are listening to this podcast right now are playing it right now. So,
Yeah.
um,
It looks good.
Yeah, I hope that this discourages the people that were already. Oh, nice.
Nice.
I hope that this discourages the people on Twitter that were already like automatically comparing Zelda and Final Fantasy 16 when you can enjoy both of them.
yes.
But I doubt it will.
Right.
Were the
You
people
can
doing
do
that?
anything you want to do. Play all the games you want to play.
No, Rollo, you can only play one AAA game a season.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I guess some people actually can only do that. That's all they can afford.
Yeah.
Well, that's
You
true.
You don't have to vent to
Yeah.
me about that, man.
Right. Right.
Yeah, but because they made that choice, they have to. They have to know they made the right choice, Rollo.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to call
Shout-
it Zelda a AA game. just to annoy people.
Oh, okay. Right. Well, we're gonna start by looking at the trailer, because that's what we usually do. A reminder again that we will not be watching the trailer in one go. We're gonna stop and shit. So if you haven't watched this trailer, let's start with
Volume.
the trailer.
Peggy 16.
That's the delicious Peggy 16. Very low. Hold on.
No,
hear it.
silence.
Peggy 16.
It's silence for you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't we love audio, folks? Some say it's easy. I never say that.
If you
Famous
watch
speaker
Eurovision,
proverb.
you will know that it very much is not easy.
Do you hear it now?
Peggy 16.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
I would bid you join me. Fight with me for the salvation of all our souls.
There, like Goldberg once is on the side. Which villain doesn't say that?
Right.
Join me.
Is he
instead.
talking to us? Is that what we think here? That he's talking to us?
It could be a flashback to
Yeah,
some of the
yeah, I
Contra Memoriam stuff as well.
I feel like it's a flashback.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He could be talking to Zero, yeah.
Could be Zero.
Yes, could be Zero.
This is big news. So, Vritra encounters his sister.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we
Family
have,
reunion.
yeah.
Feast upon this
Yeah.
dragon.
So,
And make sure to look at her horns.
Yeah.
The structure of what she looks like. She's very red in the face and embarrassed.
Very embarrassed. Yeah, she's been
She's been captured. That's
captured.
embarrassing.
That is embarrassing for a dragon.
Caught me with my pants down, it seems.
To get some shots
Okay.
from.
So,
Oh.
oh my god. So
This one.
two big things there. Shark boss.
Yeah.
I don't think the shark is a boss. I think it's a mob.
It's just a massive enemy.
I think it might just be
Yeah.
an.
Okay, massive enemy, and then cutest boss in the world.
Yeah.
Okay. What's he look like? He looks like that ghost from Sonic Adventure 2 almost. That fights
King
Knuckles.
Boom Boo?
Yeah, sort of. Like a little bit. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
Or
I-
like the ultimate light form from Sonic Adventure 2. Sorry, all I know is Sonic Adventure 2.
A little bit.
That's the prototype
Looks-
of the Ultimate Life, Rollo. You're talking about
Yeah, sorry.
Bio-Lizard.
Yeah, the Bio
He looks like an
Not
actual
Shadow the
model
Hedgehog.
that's grown up.
We get another funny.
I like that because the kill hated it.
sequence.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, fabulous
Contra
hair.
Memoriam Venus.
I think people have analyzed the shit out of this frame. I think this is Zero in the back. There was a lot of talk that it wasn't.
Yeah, I think that's Zero.
But the hair
I think
matches
people-
Zero.
Hmm.
Yeah, in the background.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think people are saying that is. Well, people saying that person on the right is supposed to be human Golbez or something. I feel
Yeah,
like I
I've
saw
seen that
people
too.
theorizing that.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh,
What is with the
penguin?
villains
We
in
got-
this game and having
There are Apkalos.
L'Oreal hair?
That's a good point,
You
mate.
were so jealous, Mela.
Because they're worth it.
Xenos and now Golbez. Come
Yeah.
on. Yeah, there are Apkalu. Do you think we'll have to kill them?
Probably.
Yes.
What is this? Oh, this is the corrupted
It's the polar bear.
Yeah.
Does it have a mouth on its stomach?
I think.
Or is that just?
No, it's just like a crystal.
No,
It looks like
it's
it's
crystals.
screaming.
Yeah.
It does look like it's screaming,
Oh
but
yeah,
I do
it
think
does.
it's just
But yeah, I
That's
think it's
horrible.
it is quite disgusting.
Yeah. There's
And
the
then
Kraken.
Kraken
That-
2.0?
Yeah,
3.0?
it's yeah 2.3 originally. Yeah,
So that's just that. The
Mhm.
same
That
boss
marker
essentially.
was a slightly different color than normal.
well, this Kraken more looks like the traditional like Kraken like sprite
That's
rather than
true.
the Kraken
He's
in our
all
game.
hunched up.
Yeah.
Pace. I dare say
Oh,
you
he's
would have
cute.
been fine with
Where are we?
Colin Thancred Q?
This is the iTscope-ish area, I think.
Possibly.
Maybe because it's very blue.
It is very blue. It's got a lot of.
Well,
like-
it could also just be the crystally cavern where we fight the polar bear.
Oh, that is true. This could be in dungeon.
It,
Yeah, maybe this is at the end of the dungeon when we've like
yeah,
found the source of
Mhm.
what's going on.
yeah. Oriange with his back turned.
Very
Because I don't see why we'd be at the Ideoscope, because that seems to be restricted to the like raids,
Well, that's
and like
true.
that normally doesn't have voice acting during like outside of the battles.
Right.
That's rock at the top right. That's confusing me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah, yeah.
untextured.
Fine without me.
Oh, so this will be
is
Mount
Mount
Rock on,
Rock On.
dude.
Oh shit! It's
Mhm.
that the Shogun. It's him.
Yeah. That's him. Cool. Looks cool.
It's like a game of shogi.
Some more shots of Mount Rock On.
Rock on, dude.
Oh,
They're
Suki
horrible.
goes-
They're like boots.
They are boots, but they're
Then this funny
Bad boots.
moment.
No, leave the locker alone.
Yeah, kill him.
It's a good one.
Aw.
So they
Does she want to like? Why is she doing that?
she's gonna
It's
take their
evil.
souls. This shot here is great.
But this is weird because I think, I mean, it'll be later in the trailer, but it seems like the way we're going to the moon on the 13th is via the Cradle of Darkness.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
this is why she's here.
Mhm.
But is there any reason I mean, is it like we need to get the Loporits to work harder? Zero, you go and scare them. Like, what other reason is there?
I'm thinking
Mhm.
that Zero has like the same patience for these things that Justinian has for Mughals.
Yeah, possibly.
So that
Possibly,
it's, just,
yes.
it's gonna be a 1-to-1 for that.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
oh, fucking hate
Maybe.
these little bitches.
Yeah, this could very easily just be a comedy scene.
She's
Yeah.
not gonna find the Loporits cute. She's gonna be like,
No,
Fuck,
no, no.
fucking do what I say.
or, or maybe rabbits on the 13th are the most evil thing ever, and they're
Oh,
signs
yeah.
of danger.
Maybe.
It's like culturally, I have to kill them.
Yeah.
Then thou wouldst make use of
And then literally
What was
showing
Uriange
Shatter.
saying?
Literally showing Shatter in a trailer. He
So
was
you're
saying
gonna
we'll
make
have to
use
make use of.
Probably
Dot,
the whole.
dot, dot.
The whole.
And there's
Yeah, the
Australia in the
cradle.
background.
Yeah. It's just look at that. It's Australia.
Yeah, this is. I mean, they are showing Shatter, but remember, it's a new map now, Melee.
I know
Yeah.
They're
that.
taking out all
but
the flavor of it.
We'll
Uh,
talk
doesn't
about that.
hurt you to see
We'll-
Shatter in a
We'll talk
trailer in
about that.
2023.
Who is that?
Land of Boundless Ether.
Is it just a generic like
Could be a
void
voice.
scent,
Void
or is it a specific character?
I don't recognize the voice at all. It might just be a void scent. Her
Mhm.
delicious.
It's probably just a voice.
Ocean fishing in
Yay.
Gensha.
yeah.
Oh, the Bard.
Oriange, commence your invocation.
And I think that was Altadol's Legacy. No, wasn't it? Oh, what was it?
Who's it? I want to know who's at all the other like nails.
It is time to open
So that was only two of them.
That's
If we only
what-
need two of them, that's disappointing.
Blue Mage teaser.
Yes. They're doing
Mhm.
fire. So
Yeah,
this is going to
Yippee!
be a masked carnival fight.
Yeah.
But this
Mhm.
fire and water, is that a spell that we're casting, or is it from the bot?
We're
No, the
doing the
drippy
water
thing is what
one.
we're casting.
Yeah.
Aw.
Hildebrand.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we know that's going to be good. That was scary.
This is the moon of the 13th.
So, Reacher on the moon.
Mm-hmm.
It is very cool. I like seeing the 13th because we get to see a lot of it recently.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we can finally end that discussion we had about is the moon the same on the other shards or
Right.
something? That
Yeah.
was I know we kept
Yeah.
going back and
That's
forth
true.
on that one.
Yeah.
The colours are nice.
It is
It's
red.
very
They got a
It
blood
is very,
moon.
very red.
I'm jealous.
it's very vibrant though. It's not very 14,
No.
which is it's nice.
We-
I like when they go for hard colours.
Yeah.
So, did we make a portal to the void that is large enough for Reacher to get through, or did we use some other method to get him onto the 13th? Because otherwise, we've left a very large hole for Void Scent to come through.
Yeah.
I think we're using literally the size of the Cradle of Darkness on the
Yeah.
moon.
Because that's
for
what we're
each can
opening
fly
in that
through it.
cutscene. So I'm assuming.
And so,
Yeah,
yeah,
but-
there's a massive opening for Voice Scent, but only on
Yeah.
the
I
moon,
hope-
Yogi.
That is true. I don't know how many Void Scent are able to get there.
So
Right.
the Loporits will be doomed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but who
We've
cares?
sent if you've done all the role quests this expansion, we've sent a number of Garleans there as well.
Yeah.
Well, yes, that's true, but they're temporary. The Loporrits are permanent.
Uh-huh.
Well, maybe the Guardians are dead too,
Hmm.
Yogi. Everyone on the moon's going to be dead, but at least they can't get to Hydaelyn.
Right.
Mhm.
And then we get a shot from the new
Raid.
raid.
There's Pandemonium, yeah.
Pandemonium.
It's got some three-headed serpents guarding the gate. Which I guess this is the most important part of the whole trailer.
This disgusting
Why?
Resident Evil looking
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's so interesting. I need to know more about this.
They're doing the Resident
That's
Evil
all we
stuff.
get from it is that. So
It's so intriguing.
yeah, it's like a
But I think the only annoying part about this is that looks like it's also part of Pandemonium.
Yes.
it's a big pimple.
It is a big
Dr.
pimple.
Pimple Popper, get in here.
When I first saw it, I was thinking Zeromus. But
Oh, I
then-
can see that kind of.
But then
but
with
that
the
would be
Pandemonium
weird.
link, it doesn't make sense. So
No.
it's
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of annoying.
Yeah. Then this
That's
Kingdom
There's the-
Hearts character,
Kakaitis.
Kakaitis.
Yeah, or Casitas.
This
We'll
is
have
an
to have
endless
the-
debate, but
we'll have to go through the full-
Kakaitis,
I've seen
I can't even say it now,
I've seen
so-
people. I've seen a theory I've seen people throwing around is this is like Elidibus's like transformed version of himself.
I'd say a very
Okay.
strong transformation compared to everyone else's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I like it though. It's very alien.
Yeah. It is.
Got what they deserved. Trusted fools. Like you would be heroes.
Oh, look at
So
that
there's
shaking hands.
This thing that was sort of started last patch.
Garleans.
I
and
kind of
boys
wasn't
hand in
expecting it.
hand.
I kind of wasn't expecting it to continue. I was kind of at least not immediately. Like I didn't see any reason we'd be going back to Garlemald so soon.
True.
People are clamoring for that Garlean content.
Yeah. Here's
50%.
this happening.
Masked
The
man.
same way. Knife in the back.
This fight looks easy. I don't think we'll have any issues with this fight.
And just like that,
You
Mela
say
doomed
that.
us. That's how you do it every time, Mela.
Even now, I struggle.
Well, I
with
won't have any
fear
issues,
and
so unfortunately Battlefront will.
Who's that? Go back.
It's Xenos.
That
No,
is-
not Xenos. This man.
This is the guy who's showing off the best hairstyle in the game, Yogi.
Fuck my shit up, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the new aesthetician.
Is this like a senator? Because he's wearing like
Yeah, that's a
But
good
what-
question.
what
That
would
would be a
we-
good theory.
What is
Well, that's
the
like
background?
that's the dungeon gear from what's it called? The one we just did, the island one.
Island one.
Von the
Oh.
where we go find the treasure into Void Scent.
Alzadal's Legacy.
Yeah, it's the
Oh,
gift
yeah.
from that,
Oh,
which is distinctly
I
not
mean-
Garlean.
that's true.
But he is a Garlean.
He is a
because he
Garlean.
has
He's
Yeah.
a Guardian.
he's
He has his
got the little keratin
nail on his
eye.
forehead. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see the eye.
Maybe. I mean, it's maybe related. I mean, Eulus doesn't seem super happy.
no.
He's probably like a high-ranking.
And he didn't.
official, like you're saying.
And there is some problems with the remaining senators. That we kind of
Mhm.
heard that in the. It was last patch. There were some.
He
murmuring
probably is
about
one of
that.
these guys who like
They're all corrupt.
I can't.
he just got into a bunker and wasted it
Hmm.
out, and now he's like, oh hey.
I really wasn't expecting. If this is what it ends up being, I wasn't expecting Garlean politics this patch.
No.
No, but maybe they thought, well, we'll got one more patch after this, so let's wrap it up so we can move on for. 'cause the
Yeah,
next
they're-
one's-
They're bringing back the what are they called? The proletary?
the proletariat.
No,
the Popularis.
the
Popular-
Popularis. Sorry,
Wait.
I knew it was something like that.
Well, I
The
think.
the Popularis.
Well, it makes sense for them because if we're moving on now, like from the next patch, they're gonna abandon the Garlean storyline then, because usually we don't
For sure.
really come back with like a big story revival after an expansion has ended. We can come back and check in and be like, oh, we've done this while you were gone, but
I mean, if they choose to do the Garlean restoration in the same style as the Ishgardian restoration, that would be their opportunity to continue the storyline in the next expansion.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be side
You think
content?
they're going to do that? Or are you sure they're
That
not
would
going
be
to do it like
side
the
content,
Doman
but
reconstruction?
I think the Garlean Empire or the Garlean storyline deserves to be treated by the MSQ still. I think there's still a lot of
Listen to this 1.0 player.
Around the
I
board
agree
players
with
should
that,
agree
though.
with that as well. Literally the main
1.0
The
villain.
Guardian
Boom.
Empire was the only threat for the whole of like
No,
3
no.
expansions, and they were thrown to the side.
Yeah, don't
Back in
1.0
my
this.
day.
Garlean Empire is
I
a
would-
realm reborn enemy. You.
In fact, they
the
weren't
game
a
is
1.0
10 years
enemy
old.
much. In
Mm.
Back in
1.0,
my
they
day.
were a distant threat, and then they started invading.
You guys are
and then
too
Rome
too
was like-
happy with them just like throwing shit away after
We're not
not
happy with it.
resolving
We're
it.
used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've
I-
accepted defeat because the game developers can't be bothered to finish their own stories because they just want to move on.
Yeah.
I didn't say I agreed or disagreed. I just thought it was.
Mm-hmm. I see.
I agree that the Guardian
I
Empire should
I
have
would
more.
like it to be in the MSQ. I think delegating it to reconstruction or whatever restoration would be kind of lame because so far it's only been single-use content essentially.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think that'd be a lot of people miss out on that.
Especially seeing as they've already laid the groundwork for some drama in the previous patch. That's why I thought this was a senator. This could just be a dude, just a Garlean dude, for all we know. I mean, and it could be anyone. But
I'm just used to what they do to us. I wouldn't be surprised if Garlemald is restricted exclusively to side content. I mean, look at what they did to Gaius.
Well, exactly. I'm
That's true.
still of the opinion that the Garlean Empire deserved its own full expansion pack, and I'll always.
that
remember.
will, yeah, we've been through that before. But yes.
Yeah.
And uncertainty.
Speaking of
Xenos.
there's Xenos.
The Xenos
down,
jump
boy.
scare.
Oh.
What is right? Where do we go from here?
Oh, that reminds me.
I
of-
don't know how many times we're going to
Coil.
have this trope in the game, but it just
What,
keeps
twins
happening.
doing twinky
Twins doing
things?
twin things. I mean,
They're
it's
twinning.
they're-
They're doing the twin.
the
thing.
twin-
This is Coil all over again.
the twinning.
They're twinning right now.
The twins do thing heroically together, doing the same thing at the same time, looking up like heroically
What if they
as thing
fuse?
happens. Maybe they fuse. Maybe
and
this
I
is
clap
the time.
every time I see it. I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
the characters I like all doing
Yeah.
the thing together.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What?
Jesus.
This is cool.
This creature is so disturbing. Like, where does
So,
it? Where did this
there's
come
a few
from?
things we need to mention here. If you scroll, if you go like that pause there, you see the pustule on its back.
Oh yeah. Oh.
So that's probably related to that big
I-
pustule thing. But does
To
this
be
not
honest-
make you think of Dr. What was he called from the Hildebrand?
Oh yeah, kind of. I can see that.
Lugay,
Yeah. It really
I mean,
made me
he's
think
also-
about him.
he's also in the.
He looks.
He was in the MSQ
Looks
before
like
he
a-
was relegated.
Well,
to
yeah.
Hildebrand.
Is this early Alexander? He's kind of like a building. Do you see? He's got like
Proto-Alexander,
fortress.
he
That's
does
possible.
have the- And he has
could
the
be
wing.
Proto-Alex-
Yeah, he has the wings. He has the
Mm.
thing.
Yeah, it could definitely be Proto Alexander. My theory was that like it was like Pandemonium coming to life. This could be our Pandemonium.
Could be. Yeah.
Oh, they
He-
put a tank buster on that pillar.
Oh yeah.
He kind of looks like the dude from Xenoblade 1. Who's like, oh, Minato boy.
Talking about, I
Mumcar?
don't remember his name.
Mumcar? He looks like him.
Mumcar.
Metal
wait.
face.
Okay.
Metal face? Oh.
Metal face.
Yeah.
Well, that's not as cool. a name as Mumcar.
Alexander has control over time, does he not?
He does.
Yes.
That is his thing. This is 100% Alexander. Now that
Yeah.
you mentioned it and pointed out, this is. I mean, there's no. He has Alexander's wing. He has Alexander's like circle thing above his head. He's got the buildings. The real question is what the hell Alexander's doing in Pandemonium raids.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, we know that they made prototypes of other primals. I don't see why a Proto Alexander wouldn't exist.
I guess it's just he feels. Alexander felt very. You know, a bit of a unique primal. And his time loop was resolved in Heavensward. But I'm all for this. This looks awesome.
I mean, it's a unique primal, but he must have like an origin
This is P.
story. I guess,
This
so-
is P11, I'm guessing.
What if
You think this is P11?
Mhm.
Really?
what if
Okay.
Alexander is still some kind of weird creature, and then the ancients saw him like, oh shit, we gotta copy that. And that's what it is. It's not proto Alexander,
Yeah.
it's fake Alexander.
Yeah.
Cocytus is P9.
Yeah, Cocytus is P9. I wouldn't be surprised if this is P10.
It
Mm.
could
Because
be.
I don't know what I don't
I'm
know
going
what
for P.
we would have seen that is P11 or P12.
Mm. Interesting.
We'll have to see. I like the look of this one though. This one's going to be fun.
Yeah.
They're not going to show us the last boss. That would be P12 though.
Right.
No, I don't think this is P12.
There's no way with P12.
Ew,
but
it's
this
so
could be 10 or
gross.
11. But I'm just thinking 11 because it's a very big boss. 11's is usually quite a chunky one.
Yeah.
9. Alex 9 was pretty big.
That's
Okay,
true.
I don't remember.
Yeah, the create. It was the junk thing in that looked like a mushroom.
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay.
No, think Voidsent.
Void, yeah. Urianger and Estinian and whoever else on the moon will be busy with Void Sent, and they'll say, "You go ahead and defeat Golbez," and that's why they won't be with us.
Then this happens.
What is Golbez saying? Sorry.
I'm gonna go slow back. Very slow.
You will go.
Oh,
no further.
okay.
He's just doing a Gandalf.
Yeah.
So this obviously
That's the
is
music.
very
and everything.
important because he's clearly got a Ajdaya mini version. He's somehow absorbed her power. In some respect.
Yeah,
Which,
I mean it's
that's
hard.
massive.
That is.
It has her horns.
It has her horn. I think it has her face too. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
definitely. I mean,
it's like
it
a
can
dark-
only be 2 dragons.
obviously, no wings.
No.
No. I mean, it's in the style of.
Ranjit on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Remember,
it's-
he did
it
have
is-
this in the original game, so it might just be
Yeah.
because a reference to that.
It is Ranjit-esque, but it also is very similar aesthetically to the version of Freysvelga that appears in E8S.
Yeah.
That's true. That's an interesting scene. What's this purple thing?
Oh, goodness.
This purple like ghost.
Yeah, that ghost came out of him for a second. I was
That's pretty cool.
trying to show there.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, that's a really. Oh, okay. So that'll do like 1 skill, and you'll have. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Ooh. What is he doing here?
Something to the dragon.
He's
at
sucking
power.
something out of the dragon. Yeah. Oh, it's like limp.
Oh yeah.
Wait, does it not have horns here?
No, it does. They're just face down. She's like got her
Oh.
face to the floor.
Okay, yes.
I mean, yeah, that is what Void Scent like to do. Suck a little
I
ether.
wouldn't be surprised if she was written out.
Do you think this
But
is the
I
beginning
think-
of phase 2 then? That
Mhm.
you kill the
Yeah,
it
probably.
dies and then he sucks up the
But then Extreme will only be with the dragon, probably.
yes
Maybe.
Creature sad.
Yeah.
And then there's a little dragon. And then this is cool.
That's interesting. That's just like a still shot of something.
Yeah,
looking
it's a
through
weird
the-
one, isn't it?
I think it's through that void hole that we saw earlier. This
Mm.
comes out of it. Like, ooh,
Maybe Breach will deal the killing blow in a cutscene afterwards.
Possibly, yes.
Well, it's very visual. It's nice. She
trying to
looks a bit corrupted. And look, they're all in a cutscene
Oh.
with the horrible glow around them.
all right, all right.
Who shattered the wheel and brought salvation to the world.
Pog.
So, I think Golbez is very happy that we stopped all the sundering stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's now going to monologue at us about how maybe that was a bad idea, and I'm I'm super evil for joining. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's gonna be some kind of consequence for like that the worlds are now gonna stay separate forever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
All
like,
right.
well, what if I want to join you guys?
Yeah.
You ever thought about that? If I
You
want to
let
join you,
Zero join you. Why can't I?
Right.
Yeah, come
right.
on.
Mhm.
Okay, well, that brings us into the live letter. Like I said, he started with this, and then we start. Here is the date again. Save the date. The 23rd of May, 2023 is patch day for 6.4.
Yes. When this goes out on YouTube, you'll probably have only a week left to do your Moogle Tombstone event.
Yeah.
Don't forget, if you want the PvP series gear,
Yes.
Also
do it
true.
now.
Yes.
I'm like 2 levels away, and I'm just too lazy, but I'll do it eventually.
If you're just starting, you've put yourself up for a hell of a time.
Yeah.
But you could probably do it at like 3 to 4 levels a day, which would be hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's nice gear.
As long as
worth
I
it.
do a front lines a day, I should get my watermelon ADS. That's all I want.
Yeah, get the watermelon. It's a good one.
What level is that?
15.
15.
That's easy to do because
Yeah,
I think it's like
the XP 's
after.
low.
I mean, if you don't even care about mounts, I don't know if it's worth your time to kill.
No. I
think
kind of
after level
wanted the
15.
gear, but I gave up very early.
The
'cause I'm like,
gear?
I actually have to
Said
do
you didn't
It's
like the
nice.
gear.
No, I know
I
that
said
the
I
gear
liked
is
the gear.
cool. I'm just,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm just like the idea that Lakil would try and get the gear at this point when
Oh,
No,
he's
not
like
at this
barely-
point. I was talking about when it was
Yeah, yeah,
released.
Oh yeah, everyone should also try and get the link pearl emote because emotes are always worth
Oh.
getting,
Oh, yeah.
That's
easy to
only
get.
level 5.
that
I
one
mean,
I
that
already have.
literally takes no time.
yeah, yeah. especially when there are emotes for things that we've had since the start of the game that we can't do on command.
Right. Right.
Yeah, level 5's like 10 to 15 CC game.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So May 23rd. Savage is a week later. We'll talk about that briefly. No, we'll talk about that now because we don't have the slide for that because that's old news. But yeah, May 30th is Savage. Then he went through some of the stuff we already know. I don't know if there's any of this we need to mention. Well, actually, there are some adjustments to the treasure coffers. I don't think I have the slide for that. No, because we go straight into job adjustments. So the chests in Savage will no longer reward duplicate armor pieces for the same slot. And the body piece can now be obtained from the 3rd floor of the raid. And also, the era of the double chests is over. There will now only be one big treasure coffer at the end of a raid. It's funny when you think about it now because it's really pointless to have the two. You know, it's just some spaghetti reason why they had to have two. But now there's only one. Yeah, it will not change the reward quantity. You'll still get the same amount. It's just all in one chest. So there are also changes to the reward token exchange. Mythos 4 tokens may be exchanged for Mythos 1 through 3 tokens at a 1-to-1 rate. Number of books needed to exchange for body armor pieces and accessories will be reduced by a quarter from last tier. So...
Yeah. It's 3 for accessories and 6, I think, for like body now from memory.
6 for body and legs.
Yes.
Yeah.
6 for body and legs. Yeah.
So
that's good.
It's very easy to gear up, but I mean,
Very easy to gear up, just clear.
Yeah.
just clear.
P11S.
Yeah.
You guys think you guys need this? Are you big boy raiders? Are you know?
We're gonna easily clear.
Well, we have significantly longer to do this, so we might actually get to clear this entire raid line because I don't think we're going to clear P8S.
No.
Before the patch comes out.
Sad.
Yeah. We don't have enough
That's
raid
fine.
days to do it.
No, we got 2 more.
Yeah. Yes, we'll definitely. I mean, we usually clear the first 3. That's
Yes.
our
Yes.
clear rate at this point.
That's how we go. And now that the body piece is from the 3rd tier, to be honest with you, I couldn't ask for more.
Right.
Because we'll be able to get a full set of gear just by doing the first 3.
Yeah. Except for the
We
weapon.
will
You
not
act-
need
You-
technically tome gear, but we'll have to get it obviously because of.
Yeah, but you also act as if we start farming the 3rd fight of any tier, which we have not done.
I've never believed in you guys more than I do right now.
Okay,
I think you guys
based
can
on
do
what?
Based on just
What evidence?
willpower. Just sheer
What past
determination.
history? Okay.
Yeah. There's a different tone than what we usually hear during raid night, but okay, that's nice.
Oh shit! You're all shit.
You're all shit. We ripped off every single of Greg's limbs. You know, it's
Yeah.
been.
Well,
it's been rough.
I was hoping it would make you play better, but it clearly won't.
No. Okay. Continuation.
Algorithm.
Oh yeah, sorry. That's it for the raids. The rest, I think, is the usual stuff.
Mhm.
And not too much, they go over some stuff we know,
Yeah.
like, the tombstone. They had a weird conversation about the word comedy.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
that was interesting.
Because
Right.
they're using comedy in the style of the Divine Comedy, not
Yeah.
in terms of the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
But
The Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory.
Why was
That's
that your go-to?
Arguably comedy as well. You know.
Yeah, I picked it because I thought it would be the funniest, not funny answer.
That's true.
Yeah.
It is the most not funny comedy show on TV.
Right. That is true. Bazinga.
Whoa, Sheldor, shoot! Do you Super Mario jump onto Pecky and
What?
killed her?
Oh shit!
Right?
Bazinga.
Christopher Polly can't speak in the presence of a woman.
Bazinga.
That's comedy until he gets wasted.
All right.
We're fucking doing Big Bang is bad jokes in fucking 2023. Young Sheldon isn't even on anymore, I think.
Oh boy.
Oh, God.
I forgot. God. Anyways, moving on. Now on to actual stuff from the live letter. All right. We start with job adjustments. So he calms everyone down by saying that there's not going to be any big rotation changes this patch. This is just a DPS balance.
Reeling from it.
Yeah. So he's like, chill. This is all we're doing. They're extending the radius of several party buffs to 30 alms. There was something that we were discussing, and I thought I had lost my mind. I had this idea that the wings for White Mage was aura based. Like, if I walk away, you lose the buff. If I get close, you get the buff. But everyone's like, no, that's never been a thing. It's an apply on use. And I'm like, yeah. Yes, that is what it is. Always has been. But maybe we were theorizing. I gaslit myself into doing that. We tested it, by the way. It is aura healing. If I walk away, you lose the effect. If I get close, you gain the effect. We covered it at some point.
Yeah, I think we thought that this was not. We thought it was applied on execution because we couldn't believe the game could manage an aura-based skill.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anyways, it doesn't matter. This change doesn't apply to.
Arenas are getting bigger.
It doesn't apply to the wings because they already have a 30 alm radius. But for other things,
I mean, arenas are getting bigger, but also it's just a nice quality of life change, so that you don't, like, as a healer, you don't have to put yourself at the center, or any class, you don't have to put yourself at the center of the arena to do a party-wide buff.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it is kind of like a little too awkward to use every once in a while. I don't know if it really adds to the difficulty, I think it's just
annoying.
An annoyance. Yeah.
It would be nice if when you hover over it, or you could toggle on this option, there was just a line, like a circle around you, so you know how far 30 yards is.
I've been saying this forever, Mela. I think this game needs a rangefinder. Like, on every skill. Like, they sort of did it kind of with like the lock your cursor on like targeted skills, so you can't it'll stop it. You can see the exact range, but I want to see the line, and I want to see the circle around me.
Yeah, because I don't have a clue what 30 yards is.
No.
I don't either.
In the context of a game, it's even harder.
Yeah.
My character is.
Mela, just visualize Earthly Star, and that's what you need.
Right.
That's
Right.
gonna be difficult.
The thing is, sometimes effects do not line up with where they're actually hitting. Like
Well,
they can
yeah.
be close most times, but they can be off a couple pixels, and those couple pixels kind of matter sometimes.
Yeah.
And the toughest part is some bosses, their target circle is massive. So
Yeah.
nothing you hit them with hits enemies around them easily. But then sometimes it doesn't matter.
A
It's
size
inconsistent.
a size is one of those where you're like, I never know when I'm too far away because I feel like I always hit my target anyways. Like it's even though I'm like that didn't hit, boom, always hits. It extends a little bit outside of its like animation range, which is interesting.
And then
Anyways,
some skills don't extend beyond their animation range, and some skills are shorter than their
Yes.
animation range,
Yeah.
which is also confusing.
yeah,
Remember,
Straight
I think
does have-
Overpower, when it was a triangle or cone, that was always super misleading when you
Oh,
were
yeah.
actually
Yeah.
hitting.
Mm.
yeah. Okay. Big news for Paladin and Dragoon.
Certain job actions.
Yeah, certain job
Big
actions
news
are
for
being
certain job
improved.
actions.
For Paladin, Atonement will no longer interrupt a combo when you execute it.
That's really convenient.
Yeah?
It's
That's
very
nice.
good. It's one of those baffling things that exists in this game that punishes you for clicking the wrong button.
Yes.
I don't know if it'll change up the rotation that much, considering that you still should only use 2, I think, every other time.
hmm
No,
Every other
I-
set.
It's not going to. It's just if you accidentally have to
Also,
hit.
if depending on like movement and stuff, it might be
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
convenient.
Yeah. But
It's
biggest
just nice to not worry.
Yes, biggest change here, of course, being Dragoon, a jump and a high jump who will no longer affect the character's position as recognized by the server. Both actions can now be performed while bound.
What?
I kind of don't like this. I
Really?
know.
Really?
Dragoons are rejoicing at this.
I know. Like, hear me out.
Okay.
I kind of liked that you had to think about it
There was a
before
risk.
using it.
Risk
There was
reward.
a little bit of a risk. Now, I agree. There were times where, like, because it's so, especially with high jump, it is so fast. It's really difficult to tell if you're gonna pass through an AOE or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of gonna miss.
I just think it's unfairly punishing compared to every other melee DPS,
Oh, yeah,
so
it
I'm
is.
not
No, it is.
surprised that they've chosen to do this.
It
Um,
feels better for it's just better, like, I guess, game feel or whatever. Like it's less just nice, but a part of me will kind of miss it.
Well,
I don't know.
you'll still
I
have the
agree with
risk
you a
of
bit.
elusive jump and stuff like that, you know, the jumping.
Nothing's
Yes.
funnier than watching a Dragoon try and execute one of its jump skills and die in the process, or just, something terrible happens to them along the way.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
great.
Do you think high jump will ever be upgraded to higher jump and then highest jump?
It's-
I hope so.
It'll be something, I don't know, moon diver.
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh,
That's not as fun.
I know. I'm sorry
Sun
to be a
diver.
buzzkill. I'm sorry to ruin your joke. I didn't. Yes, and
Okay. That's it for changes to jobs. Not a lot, but big for the 2 jobs there, I guess. Mostly for Dragoon.
well, good big for Dragoon, mild for Paladin.
Yeah. On to PvP updates. Series 4 for PvP begins, and Season 7 of Crystalline Conflict. Nothing much to say, really, about that. That's business as usual, basically.
Yeah.
No,
they haven't shown the rewards,
They
have
haven't,
they?
no.
For?
No.
Okay.
no, they didn't show us any of the rewards. They also didn't show us the rotation change for the Crystalline Conflict maps.
Yeah.
Because I
No.
kind of want the Clockwork cast, whatever
Be
it's called,
gone.
not to be gone, to be less frequent.
Yeah.
It's awful map.
Listen, just use the mammoths. They you just push them into it. It's so funny.
It is funny. I
Yeah.
don't.
It's-
the map's okay. I like stunning someone when the floor goes purple and whatever, but it doesn't do enough damage. And then the mammoth's
Yeah.
it's too OP.
We have to mention that they did actually show off one reward, and that is an item that will add an effect to the Hellhound weapon.
This is
Oh right.
this
yeah.
is
This
not
one.
a series reward. This is a season.
No, this isn't a
This is a
series.
season
This is for
reward.
being
It's
in
specific. This is for being
This is
in
for
the
being-
top 100.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah.
Yeah, place in the top
So
100.
this
ranking.
is the new version of
Oh,
Dr.
okay.
whatever flying magic tech chair and all the cool mounts that they had
Yeah.
locked away.
Yes.
This is the new
Oh,
version of that.
interesting. Okay, so no, it's not top. It's top 100 or
Or
in
diamond.
diamond tier or above.
Yes.
So the top 100, I guess, is if there is not 100 people in diamond.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
But
Well, I will say it's
there'll be
very
enough point trading to get there.
it's fairly easy to get into diamond. I would think, as long as you're like,
Yeah, if you're spamming it.
If you put the effort in, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, like it's not too hard.
No. Crystalline Conflict's not too bad. The only difficult part is obviously it's matchmaking.
Yeah.
It's difficult for
And
me,
a lot of
Roller,
people
because
aren't very good.
my active hours don't match with the times that people are actually playing ranked PvP.
Mm.
Don't you stay up late all the time though?
Yeah, but I'm doing other things, Roller.
He stays up late just to play ranked PvP.
Yeah.
That's not healthy.
Yeah, listen, if the people playing League of Legends can do it, you can too.
Yeah.
That's true,
exactly.
Georgi.
Are you
need to
worse
get
than a
in the
League of
league
Legends
mindset.
player?
Mm.
Georgi.
No, but
You let them win?
the ideal time would be when I'm at work, Roller.
Well,
Okay.
you're going to have to bring in a Steam Deck.
I wish they'd just let us play Crystalline Conflict in like teams so that we can
Yeah,
do it
Yeah,
together.
100%.
I'm
But
telling you.
that
at
would
least
be way more
duos-
fun.
At least
At
duos
least
would be nice.
yours. Because then at least you have one person to coordinate with.
yeah.
I don't
Okay.
want you
Bring back
coordinating.
chat so I can
No,
say at the
that's-
start of the match, focus
No,
this guy.
No.
Absolutely,
That's not-
Mela doesn't need access to chat and PvP.
No.
What do you think I'm going to say? I'm not going to flame it. I'm just going to say, this person was good in the last match. Home for them.
Yeah. That's
Or,
too much.
you know, please.
Mela's
Follow
gonna
the
start
numbers.
saying Perkley in
You
chat
don't-
or something.
Yeah.
There's many tools you can use to indicate which ones you
There
need.
are many
them
tools
to
you can
have.
use, but when you label someone 1, 2, 3, and the only person in them was fighting is the non-marked person on the other side of the map, maybe you need a chat function. Just say, guys.
Maybe just
Let's go
spam
for
the
the
target one that does like the countdown.
No,
on them.
because that's actually impeding gameplay, and I could be reported for spamming.
You should start being like toxic and do like, good game, guys. Good game.
No,
whatever. Good match.
that's actually that's reportable as well.
That's a step too far for Mela.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to get reported.
No, because he wants to be doing the
Yeah.
reporting.
Mela is
I'll
the
report you if you
Karen
do
of
that.
Final Fantasy 4. I'll
Yeah.
have you know. Mela will
I'll
report
speak
you
to
to
a
us.
GM. Show me your
Mela-
game manager.
Oh my god.
Mela scrolls through the community finder looking for people that are using mods.
Yeah.
Ah, I wish I
Like
had that,
he
yeah.
yeah.
Mods,
Good idea.
get him. He's using Titan Firm.
Yeah.
Get his ass.
Yeah. All right, moving on to what is not categorized as PvP, but Frontline. There are adjustments, unfortunately, coming to Frontline's Shatter. No, these are good. The good first.
No, these are good.
The good.
These are nice.
Chapter 1,
Yeah,
the
they're
good. New UI elements displaying match time and score. So the old. It's very funny when you think about it now. The current system in the game is really horrible. It's in the
It's
quest
hideous.
log and difficult to read. Like,
yeah.
I have been in so many Frontline matches where I have no idea how our team is doing because it's so like
Well, yeah, that's
there, you know.
you get the impression that like more than half of your team can often not have any idea as to how well you're
Right.
doing.
Yeah.
I
That's-
forget what team I'm on half
Yeah.
the time.
Yes.
That's how you get the two teams in second and third fighting against each other and letting
Yeah.
the first place team run away with it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's infuriating.
I will say that I still kind of wish there was a clearer indication to show which team you're on. There is just a star there, which
It's
kind
not
of
good enough.
blends in a bit
It's
much.
the one in the middle. I think it will be the one in the middle. The one in the
Yeah.
middle will default to the one that you
yeah.
are.
Okay. Well, if that's
fine.
the
But
case,
the
then that's
current
fine.
system bad.
Yeah, current system is bad, obviously, yes. Yeah, so now we're getting a nice modern UI looking thing that we should have had a long time ago. That
Wow.
clearly
No, they
shows
could
the
do
teams.
now that they're adding in your job icon next to your name.
Hmm.
Why don't they put your PvP, which team you're in, as a little icon next to the name, so you can see who's an adder and who's a maelstrom and whatever.
So we're gonna have like two
That-
icons.
No, you don't need the.
Well, they
you
don't
could-
have no
Disney
Mela. They don't have icons because every team has a different color already.
But
Yeah.
it still would be useful.
Would it? But that's a lot of
A
visual
little bit, because
clutter.
when people say like attack yellows, they're not yellow for me because I've changed the color of them.
Well, that's your fault.
Well,
That's on you. Why'd
Well,
you
that
I mean,
is
it
on
is
you.
on me,
That's your
but that's
problem.
actually very ableist.
Okay.
Actually,
They're
like,
also
that's-
making adjustments to limit gauge fill rate / damage dealt, damage taken on a per job basis. So that's cool.
Yeah. Because
Um,
the limit break gauges should fill at different rates in frontline compared to like crystalline conflict for certain jobs.
yes.
No, I love the summoner spam. Come on, let's go.
Also, they also boomer proved, by the way, the new UI update. You can go back to the old
They did.
system.
I-
So
But
Why would you?
why would you?
I don't know, but
Said
you
if
know,
you're used to it, but I'm used to it and I don't like it.
yeah, it's
I
big.
can't handle it.
Yeah. Well, it's to prevent, the inevitable complaints coming from certain members of the community, certain members of this community that they don't like any change to existing systems. But there you go. You can go back if you don't
Well.
like it. Daily Challenge Frontline will now also award Series EXP.
That's big.
Yeah. That's,
I'm surprised it
It's
didn't
quite good.
before.
I know, right? But
yeah.
And
Well,
I
that's-
honestly didn't know that it didn't.
Mm.
But to be fair, I
Well-
have not been doing frontlines anyway, so.
I mean, Frontlines gives you more experience by default. It's Series XP by default, but this is going to make it even more for the
Yeah.
for the first time you do
Oh,
the
It's a
daily
bonus
challenge.
for the daily challenge. Yeah.
it's a
Hmm.
challenge, not a. Yeah, it's the.
Oh, that'll be
That-
useful for leveling up the thing a bit quicker because
This,
I will say
yeah, this will be really nice.
Yes. Yes.
Not that I
roulette
don't
doesn't
like
give bonus
crystalline-
XP,
Yeah.
currently, that's-
No, not that I don't like crystalline conflict, but I like. I know I enjoy Frontlines more.
Mm.
I do
Depending on
like
the mode.
4
Yeah.
or 5 CCs, and then I chuck in a front line to like break it up.
We've discussed that we
When
would
you-
rather have smaller groups, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
But when you're a scholar, Rollo, it's much more fun in Frontlines.
Yeah.
Well, that's fair.
we'll play a
But
different job,
You
Georgi.
play a different. You've got to play like. Try Bard or Dragoon in CC. It's so fun.
It's so
It
fun to be
is.
a white mage and then having built up your limit break and you see like a cluster of people with really low HP and you're like, oh
Fire
fuck,
the
Yeah.
fucking
here it
death
comes.
Yeah.
That's
CC is way more fun, but when you're at the higher levels of the Series XP and you need like, 10 plus CC matches for the next level, it's good to break it up with a front line.
It's just when you can spread like biolysis to like 15 people, it's
Yeah.
very satisfying.
Yeah.
Pestilence.
Yeah.
Georgi loves it.
Mm.
Whereas for
Mhm.
most of the classes I liked, PvP and frontlines isn't very enjoyable, other than the fact that I get a limit break literally constantly.
Well, this is what happens when you complain about imbalanced maps, people. Do they do this?
Excuse me, but where's Astragalus? You managed to sort out Shatter pretty quickly, didn't you?
Yeah. We've you
Look how ugly it looks now. Look how uniform, how unrealistic, how boring.
yeah. They have
And it's not going to be more fun. Shatter's not fun.
they have adjusted the Fields of
I think
Glory.
Shatter's fun.
Elegant Tomeliths have been removed and can no longer be occupied for data. Icebound Tomeliths will now respawn. Data acquired from defeating other players will not change. So the game mode has essentially changed completely here. Like, well, almost.
Well,
It's changed quite.
they've turned it into on-sell car, but
Yeah.
like you attack them rather than seizing them.
Yes.
That's a positive in the one respect that because in Onslaught Hacker, once you've got it, it can't be taken away again, which is very strong. Whereas in this, everyone will get a little bit of bonus.
Yeah.
But I think the change to which one are they? The Tome Myths. No one really took them in Shatter, and if you did, they'd be taken back almost immediately anyway. It was basically pointless having them in Shatter. So I kind of.
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
On
I almost
Um,
forgot
it's
they
just-
existed.
Distraction, honestly. Like it doesn't
Yeah, exactly.
that.
feel conducive to the game mode.
Mhm.
In one of the PvP modes that has the least focus on PvP, it was silly having them in anyway.
Yeah.
I like that it still has the bridges being able to push people off is very fun.
Oh, yes, I
Oh,
agree.
Yeah.
classic.
They did not show any of the any footage from the map itself, other than what we got in the trailer, which is
Mhm.
obscured by
Mm.
battle
Just
effects.
yeah.
Can
So
you go back to the last slide quickly? I don't think we talked about the last thing.
yeah, we're getting yeah. It's just I'm following the text here, so we would have to jump back for this one.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, well, but we'll talk about it now. Yeah, they have they've struggle
that today.
lost the. Wait, is that the one that's missing? That's the rival
Yes,
links one.
yes,
Yeah.
you're correct.
They have a struggle lost Borderlands Ruins secure. It's gone, temporarily unavailable. So
Yes.
bye bye.
No,
Temporarily
going
in this
left
game.
and then right,
usually
and then
means
left,
Not
forever,
upset
right,
about this.
Yeah.
up
No.
and then down again and left
I
and
think
then right.
I think they need to make it so that like nodes or drones can spawn anywhere besides the top of
Yeah,
the arena.
Yeah. The
and 6 capture point.
yeah.
I think Secure would benefit from having only the 3 main capture points, and then instead of having 3 more at the interval parts, have nodes spawn at them.
Yes, a big node, but all 3 will spawn throughout the map, maybe, but they could be random, and then the middle as well.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It's sad in like a historical way because this was the first Frontlines map technically, like the map itself, not the game mode, but the map.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's going away.
Well, Akil, are you gonna record it?
No.
No, you're not gonna attempt.
Well, the thing is, I'm too late to because it's been changed from its original design anyway. Like they've already made changes to this map, so I don't know. Maybe I will.
I did it this morning, so I think it's probably changed to a different game mode for today.
Oh right, I would have to time it so that I can do it.
It's Seal Rock today. Which why wasn't that the first map that they changed? Like rebalanced.
Right, that's a good point because that one
Seal Rock's the most unbalanced of them all.
didn't
It's
really.
the most
Yes.
frustrating. Oh, I hate the fucking node spawning on one
I don't-
area.
Yes.
I don't really remember
know.
people complaining about balance issues of like team placement in Shatter very much.
Yeah, it was
I've never
always
seen it.
No, I just heard people annoyed that they always got Shatter. That was like that was the joke with
I don't
Shatter.
like doing it, but it's not like it was imbalanced.
No.
Every node spawns at some point.
Seal Rock is by far the most imbalanced Frontlines map.
Yes.
So yeah, very strange.
I had to retool one map. It's gotta be fucking out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure-
But they've done well recently. On Sol Hacker is pretty top tier.
Yes, yes.
I agree.
And the mysterious new PvP that they've not talked about will hopefully be good.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah,
Wait, wasn't the mysterious new
No, that was-
PvP supposed to be Crystalline
that was
Conflict?
Crystalline Conflict.
I thought they were doing some siege thing in the next expansion. Or was that meant to be this
I
one?
remember.
I don't remember now.
remember.
Maybe it
I
was
do
TC.
not remember that, but yes.
I remember like a siege thing though, right?
Are you thinking about the original
Rival
plans
Wings, it
for A
wasn't.
Realm Reborn when they
No,
wanted
no.
siege combat?
I'm sure it
'Cause
was.
there was
Well,
a
maybe
like
I
there was
don't know.
artwork and shit for that. That was how the
No,
original
it was
PvP
recent,
was
more recent than
meant
that.
to be. Oh, okay.
Maybe it was CC in the end.
All right. Well, yes. All right.
The rules have changed.
The Void. Sorry, what? Where are we?
Void
oh,
Day.
oh, right. We're on. Yeah, they showed off this boss. They showed off Golbez. We saw this already in the
Square Arena.
Square Arena. It's a cube.
It's disappointing-ish. Again,
I like the
we're
arena,
on the
though,
moon, but
but-
now we're floating in the air above the moon just so it can be an arena rather than being on the moon.
But it's a cool Bamela.
It is a cool cube.
It looks like evil Thornton. I mean,
It does look like
yes.
evil
Dark,
fun.
I mean,
Yeah.
Golbez does use the same model as Thornton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like in terms of like the arena layout, like it's just like
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
I think those were saying, like, chat's saying, maybe the cube rotates and stuff, and then he's like, we weren't good enough to do that this time, but it sounds fun for the next time. So
Yeah.
I don't think the arena's going to do anything exciting.
No.
No, I can't rotate
No.
the cube in my mind anymore. I'm done. Please.
But why is it a cube? Normally they just make it a platform.
Yeah.
Yes, if it's a dais, there's not even a throne here, so
No.
Oh well.
Well,
Big cube.
yeah, he did the usual joke, by the way, where he jumps off the arena.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, can I fall off? Yes, Yoshi P. You
can
have done
die.
this for 10 years now. You can stop. This joke is old. It's dead. But no, we will do it every time.
The mechanics looked good though. And at one point, it has like a big meteor thing that like chases out to someone and then starts doing a runaway proximity marker. And he had the cleave had a nice animation. But,
Yeah.
it's just a cleave.
Yes.
It looks like a fun boss.
We
Looks
did
way more interesting than Rubicante.
Yeah. We did
I
talk
hope so.
we did talk about the cube. I mean, there could be chat is saying there could be something inside it. I mean, there must be a
Oh, is
reason
it
why it's a
Carver?
cube. Like
Yeah,
there's
it was the
something.
Carver.
Yeah.
Right.
It could I mean could be something inside. I mean, it's weird that it's a cube. The cube thing throws me off.
Raven Idols.
But who knows? We'll find out soon. Now we're moving on to showing off weapons. There's going to be a lot of this because he did a lot of it. This
I mean, he showed off every single weapon.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
unfortunately, he showed them off in the most infuriating way possible, and then complained he's a 50-year-old man.
Yes.
Is
Um,
it so hard to just make a slide? Please, you already have so many of them.
Do you hate the planet?
yeah.
Like, this better be recycled.
Oh, and it's also like he
Mm.
doesn't even do like he doesn't it only prints on one side as well. Like it's
Oh,
it's
God, yeah.
No,
such-
Mela, they recycled it into the pink slips for the people who made Forsaken.
Right. There you go.
I like how you don't even remember the name of the game.
Forsaken.
Forspoken,
Forspoken is the
sorry.
They are,
That's the fucking
those
Destiny
people were getting their
expansion.
pink slips are Forsaken.
yes.
Yeah, fuck Destiny people, you're fired too from
Right.
Square
Oh.
Enix.
Right.
You can tell this is super high quality. Like,
Okay.
190 GSM.
Oh yeah. Oh, real good.
High quality. paper.
Maybe laser printer? Could it
Oh
be?
yeah, it's high. It's
Yeah.
pure white.
Yeah.
Bleached.
Okay, so we got this is the
Paladin.
tome weapon.
Beautiful. Look
Yeah.
at that.
Mhm.
But I
Yeah,
will
look
say
at
this,
Emmerich,
and
of
this doesn't this isn't meant as a dig, but Paladin has a template. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you get this
Totally.
type of gear. Yeah, this is the Paladin gear of 14.
Yeah, but it kind of has. I think it has like stars in it. I can't really remember because he doesn't really.
Oh yeah,
zoom
it
in.
does have
I
little
think it's like
little
cosmic.
stars.
I-
Now,
Yeah,
if that has
I
an
just-
animation,
Mm.
yeah,
that's cool.
yeah.
Lukiel, I just think you're projecting because White Mage gets the same stuff, but it doesn't look good on like Paladin.
That's true.
No,
We get a
our
stick.
white mage weapon looks good this time.
Except for this
Lukiel's.
time.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
exception. Finally, White Mage is winning.
There are very few exceptions. The current one that I used for my glamour, I kind of like. I don't remember. Is that the Shadowbringers Geralt knockoff relic? I think. But yeah, usually it's pretty horrible.
I mean,
looking.
Paladin has a slight template, but not all. Like the Lakeland one, where it's just pure black, is really nice, and
Mhm.
you know, it does have variety. It's just the relic-y type stuff is very ornate.
Yeah.
Mm.
But that's what a Paladin is.
Then there's Warrior who gets the motorized pizza cutter. Yum
Is
yum.
the lore behind this? How does this? Why? Who made this?
So,
This is from the Blacksmith's Guild.
do you see where the grip is? Like the trigger? So, like, I guess you
Oh yeah.
slash it and then you
Then you-
fucking like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a
But-
chain. It's like a Ratartan weapon. No, not Ratartan. A Brian weapon.
Yeah.
Whatever his real name was.
Yeah.
The thing is, they made it like a choke on a motorcycle, and
Yes.
not like a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Uh,
Dark Knight got a very ornate sword.
yeah.
This isn't very Dark Knight. I like this one. This is almost like a great sword for a paladin in a way, but maybe like
Yeah.
a fallen paladin, like
Yes.
flagged. But
Yeah.
I
I
think I
like
don't
this
like
a lot.
it. But I'm glad it exists. I'm glad for the
Yeah,
variety.
fair.
It's kind of like it looks like the Ultima Keyblade from like an obscure Kingdom Hearts game. You know, it looks like it's like modeled after that.
This is from the Kingdom Hearts
It's
mobile
not
game. whatever it's called.
mainline. Yeah, it's like one of those you've barely heard about. All right.
I mean, there's supposed to be like spinal imagery in the middle of it as well, which we can't really see from this
Right.
far away.
Okay. Yeah. I will.
This one's a little bit less
I
interesting.
think maybe
sadly.
Gunbreaker got the short end of the
can't-
stick here.
You can't see it because again, it's too far away. But there's like a woven imagery around the charges. What are they called?
At the chamber.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the chamber.
It's not. I mean, I like it because it's very stylish, and I think Gunbreaker weapons like Squall Leonhardt himself is very stylish.
That's true.
But I do think Gunbreaker is one of the classes that needs quite drastically more variety in its weapons.
Yeah.
Well, this one is one of the ones that has an English name. This was by the creator called it Cerberus Thing.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
This-
Pretty
Now that's a Kingdom Hearts weapon.
If Gunblades were real, this would be the Gunblade that Yoshi P would own. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
like
yeah,
it's
for
his
sure.
style. It's like very
Mhm.
expensive.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
Everyday
60,000
weapon.
euros on the Square Enix
yeah.
store. All right.
This one's very good.
This one I like. This is the monk. Well, I have liked everyone, so except perhaps for the Gunbreaker one. But this one is cool.
This one will look very good with a Thavnarian glamour, and I think that will come across very well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or an Alamegan glamour, which obviously where monks are from, but it seems quite job appropriate without necessarily maybe trying to. It's very nice. It's
Yeah.
just
Yes.
it fits well.
This one was called awkwardly the Dragon's Beard Fist.
Okay.
I see now.
The little claws which the like illusion-y things come out of, they retract when it's in addition to like the glowy parts going away. They retract as well when you sheath it.
Nice.
That's very cool. All the best monk weapons are like gloves.
Yes.
Yes, I like it when they're not
Yes.
hip ones because like the tonfas are okay. When they're tonfas, I think it's cool.
Sure.
Yeah.
But anything like that's a I don't know, like the fucking sword, like knife on two hands, you know?
Yeah.
Wolverines.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know, man. It's
No.
just-
I don't like them as much.
No.
I know they're based on
Monks
real
use
weapons.
their
but they look
fists.
Yeah.
That's like the whole point of a monk.
Yeah.
So I like
Mhm.
it.
Then there's this.
This one's beautiful. This one's so
Fenrir
elegant,
looking.
so nicely done.
Yeah.
Akil and I thought it was kind of boring when we watched it live.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, think how good it will
Personally-
look when it has that particle effect going all down it.
it does have a particle effect, and apparently those lines that are going through it, they light up when it's only when it's in use. They go away when it's they deactivate when it's
Oh.
sheathed.
Okay.
I think it's a very cool one, very very stylish.
Yeah, I agree. I
Stop
kind of
putting
agree.
on weapons.
I kind of agree. I don't know why they always put like this is. I feel like this is a trend that's really taken off with the Dragoon weapons. Is that they keep having these like weird cloth things tied to the.
It's very it's just
But in the
animated,
game, it
isn't
looks bad because there's no physics in this game, so
Yeah.
it's just like this weird
Mm.
static piece of cloth that doesn't
That's
react
true.
to anything.
It would be cool if we could have that, like a spear with like a cloth, kind of like
Dude, with cloth
John
physics, that would be look real sick, I think.
Yeah,
But
that would look good.
currently, it does not. Then there's these which okay. This is so weird because they glow like that when they're not out as well, I guess, and then when you pull
No,
them out,
they
that's
don't.
when they fully cover. Or
This
Oh.
is when they're in use. They glow and the blade appears. When they're not, when they're sheathed, there is no glow at all, and it's just like the broken blade type things.
in the
See, I like
screenshot
that.
from the website, though, they were just completely glowing that we watched earlier. Didn't it?
Yeah, but they were out.
Okay. Oh, they were. Yeah, that's what I mean. So when they're out, that's when they go fully glow.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I asked.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
All right. So
I
this
think they
is
might be
sheathed.
my.
No, this isn't.
No, this is
sheathed.
out
They're
as well.
not-
I think the issue here, Lukil, is that this is a drawing of them.
Yes.
Oh, this is the drawing. Oh, this
This
is
is
not
like
the
a-
render.
Well, it's a concept piece more.
Yeah,
than
I think
anything.
it's good. It looks different in game.
Yeah.
I think the issue is that like this is a very difficult weapon to display on a background without any.
Okay. Okay.
I will say, I think this solves a lot of my problems with ninja weapons. Is that when you're using them, your character they look fine for the most part. A lot of them are kind of a little bit too big, but like I could buy them being used how they're used in game. But when they're sheathed on your hip, they look fucking massive and stupid.
Yes.
So I like that this makes them essentially a lot smaller when they're away, so they don't have the big old 2 half swords at your hip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
I think this might be my favorite one out of all of them. Oh, it's very much up there. I think it's very, I don't know, the fact that it's like a piece of flint or something. It's very rustic. It's very like authentic looking, and
Yeah.
the nice pink glow is kind of fairly rare.
Yeah.
I think they're really cool.
Honestly, I think all of these weapons could have been like a relic step.
100%.
Yes, I agree.
I agree
Like,
with you.
I'm
I think
surprised
it's weird
they're
that the
just-
tone
they
gear
would
is going to be
be.
nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck to the Manderville weapons. You have to top this.
We've got a lot to work towards, yeah.
Yeah.
And this will be a new model step.
Yeah, well, maybe you don't have to top this because we're only paying tomes for it anyway. So it's
Yeah.
actually easier to get the relic than these weapons. So. Okay.
Yeah, when does the 0.5 patch usually come out? How many months after?
4 weeks? Is it like a month? I don't
It's-
remember.
these-
0.5?
Oh, no,
No,
now
that's
it's-
2
now
months.
2 months.
Now, normally it's between 6 and 8 weeks.
6 and 8 weeks, because
Actually.
it's usually about 7 weeks to get the tome weapon. So
Yeah.
we'll just be getting this when we can get our new relic set.
Yeah, this is the samurai weapon.
This because there's 2 blades. I wish I understood how this works.
Are both sheaths in use?
I
Does
think
the
one of them is
sheath
just
come with a
sheath.
spare blade, or
Well, it's I think it's to go with that
Ooh, it's just
samurai skill?
decoration. Okay, so the second blade is not in use. It's just an extra one, apparently.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
it might be the wakizashi, whatever.
Yeah.
That
But there's like
smaller sword.
2 I think there's maybe like 2 samurai skills where like you do use 2 blades.
Both of them, yeah.
oh, I
So
see.
I,
guess.
the other blade was always a mystery, but I guess now you can say it's there.
Okay.
This one is simple,
Mhm.
but I think it's very effective. I think samurai weapons should
What's-
look like this because it's just like black lacquer with the red. It's very Japanese. It just looks right. It looks good.
And, like samurai weapons, the aesthetic is like the interesting part is always supposed to be the sheath, not
Yes,
the
yeah.
weapon itself.
Yeah,
But is the sheath that is that?
I like
interesting?
it,
Okay.
but only
I
because
think-
it's very traditional and simple. It'll look good in some settings.
I think it's kind of hard to have like really, really interesting or like samurai weapons that stand out just because it's so little space to work with, you know?
Yeah.
Because this, I mean, you can do some stuff with the blade, and occasionally do, but it's a scabbard. That's the big,
Mhm.
Yeah.
pull.
And I think
Even that's pretty small.
yeah, and the thing that makes this one interesting is that there is a second blade attached to the scabbard,
Yeah.
which you normally have as well. That makes it more unique.
Mhm.
I think that they fall into the trap with the primal or trial weapons in that they're a little bit over the top. And for a samurai, I feel like that doesn't always work out. I think samurai weapons need to be a bit simpler because of the, what it says, the space.
Uh-huh.
But like the Ifrit's one's nice. That's quite simple
Yeah.
with the blade. But yeah, the scabbard should be a bit more simple.
All right, Reaper.
Ooh, he reaping.
Yeah. That's
Looks
it.
like a I don't know, bleach weapon.
yeah.
It's
Kind
cool.
of.
I like the crow, like feathery crow. bit
Yeah,
and
it's got a crow aesthetic to it.
Yeah.
and the bandages are cool. I like it.
And the thing at the back, like the you see the red part that
Mm.
when it's sheathed, the blade comes down and that goes away as well.
Right.
It's a nice Reaper weapon.
Yep.
Again, Reaper is sort of struggling in some respects, but it's got a lot more to work with than Sage.
Yeah.
So I think I think the rest Reaper weapon is the Heidelin one right now.
Okay.
But this one's very cool.
Bard. We saw this one in the photos
Mhm.
earlier, but yeah, there it is.
Bluebirds.
Bluebirds.
You can barely see
not-
anything on his head printer.
Yeah.
And not the nihilistic bluebird.
Oh yes, just nice, happy blue.
I like the asymmetric design of it as well. It's like taller than it is like at the top than at the bottom. That's nice.
Surely people are also rejoicing at a bow and arrow for Bard, rather than yet another
it's
like
just a straight up bow
stringed
and arrow.
instrument. That like,
Oh.
it's nice to have a bow.
Yeah.
You know what was a really, really cool small thing, and they've never done it again. I think Crystarium tome weapon for Bard. It was simple. It was like a cool looking bow, and had the arrow nook thing as well. But it also just had a sword with it too on your back.
Oh.
So it like really stood out for Bard, and they've never done it again.
There is still a harp aspect to it.
It's
Yeah, you
very
see
minimal, though,
you see
isn't it? So
those
it-
little strings.
You know,
Yeah.
Mm.
some of them look like, like you've got a hurdy-gurdy on your back, and it's a bit much.
Yeah, like is it the relic, the original relic, the Artemis bow, I think?
Yeah, and
That
I think
one's a
Heaven's
lot.
one was a lot. It's like too much.
Yeah.
I like Bard.
The
but I
Artemis
prefer
bow
archers.
is very iconic though. I mean,
Yeah.
but it's a lot.
Mhm.
This one's really nice. The machinist like porcelain.
This one's so good. Right? The white and blue,
Yeah.
and it has like
this looks
an effect
beautiful.
around the front of the barrel, which is kind of nice. But yeah, the
The
colour
ivory
scheme they've gone
grips.
for is brilliant. This
Yeah.
is really good.
You calling it ivory? This is porcelain.
It's
I know.
porcelain. It's
It'd be funny.
classic.
I want ivory
Like-
grips with my
I mean-
pistola.
I will say I don't think ivory has the negative connotations in the world of Eorzea that it does in real life, because I don't think there are elephants going extinct.
They keep
Yeah.
it morning, so it's fine.
Use ivory and
This is
everything.
called,
Yeah,
this is called the victory of the people, apparently.
Oh,
it's
Okay.
cool. This one's really, really good.
Yeah.
I think machinists don't have very many nice weapons at all.
I agree.
They often get like
Oh,
really
until-
big and bulky and
Bulky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one's
Yeah.
very classic, very
Uh,
just Chinese white and blue. Porcelain.
I hope one day they get unique ether packs or whatever. I mean,
Oh,
I know you're getting code, but
You
it
want to
stands
bring?
out so much.
Yeah.
Hey.
You can hide that though, right? You can toggle
Remember
that now.
Ghost Barrel? Remember
Okay.
Ghost Barrel, everyone?
And it would
Yeah.
stay on even when you sheathed it.
Yeah.
Ghost
Yeah,
Barrel.
Ghost Barrel was a shit.
Ghost Barrel.
All right, and this is funny. He didn't know which way to hold this, but this is the right way. These are dancer weapons. This is bordering on a little silly.
Is that like a ninja
I-
weapon?
I'm all about it. I actually love this.
Yeah.
It's
I-
cool.
I like this because this is one of the most unique dance weapons we've had. I really
Yes.
appreciate that.
Yes, that is true.
It's a shame no gear will ever fit Dancer though. Just the weapons. Just their weapons will look cool, but
Yeah.
you'll never get a dance weapon.
That is
Yeah.
true.
That is also true that dance
Other than
weapons,
AF, yeah.
just like machinist, they aren't exactly blessed with a lot of good-looking weapons. So I'm happy for them that they get this.
It's all just circles, so this is like a. little
But yeah,
extra.
again, that's another piece of fabric that's never going to move. So just keep that in mind. Black Mage. Speaking of cloth, there's more. Black Mage's weapon. Now, when we
Look how
first saw
cool
this,
this
we
is.
thought surely this has to be the White Mage weapon, because when Black Mages hold this, that lantern is going to be not looking
Angle.
so good. It's going to be at an angle with no physics. But
That's true.
Maybe they
Yeah,
added
sure.
physics. Who knows?
no way.
I know. I just wanted to see their reaction.
Yeah, why is your
I mean, the public-
your idle animation is so much better? Why do we put it on our side? Who puts a staff on their side?
I don't know.
I mean, it probably won't. It won't have physics, but it might be programmed to like pretend that it does.
Yeah,
We'll
you
see.
can make a little loop. that moves.
Maybe. Yeah. I think this is really cool. It's like
It is cool. The design is cool.
What's the boatman Charon or whatever?
Oh,
yeah.
in Hades.
Yeah.
It gives me vibes of that, and the color scheme is perfect as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's cool. I like it.
it's really nice.
Sorry,
Summoner.
samurai. Summoner. That's
Salmoner.
the word I'm looking
Salmoner.
for. Salmoner.
Yeah.
Very nice. Again, a bird. I guess you
Yeah.
could put this in the same category as the White Mage and
Bard.
Bard. if you
You
wanted
can
to
almost.
put
I
them in
mean,
a
some of
category.
the ones that have the blue aesthetic work.
Yeah.
It's really like monk, ninja, samurai, and reaper that have gone for but they've gone for a red and blue theme. If you saw the tome gift, it's a mix of red and blue, and most of them fit that vaguely.
Sorry, I just had to join in. Yes. Yeah. It's nice. I like it. We don't get to see the reverse. We don't get to see the inside of the book.
That's always annoying.
Yeah.
No.
A lot.
I would suspect the inside of this book is not very unique, and that's why it's not featured.
But do you think they're going to go for the one where it's like the circles?
This circle with like the a line through it
The
or something.
lines.
That's
Yeah.
my favorite one.
Yeah.
What you reading?
there's-
Oh, my geometry. I don't know.
the logic behind them is it depends on what job it's for, and also where its origins come from.
Yeah.
That's what influences what you see inside it.
Well,
All right. Red Mage.
wait, this one doesn't fit the red and blue
This
theme.
one fits nothing. This is the big like out of nowhere looking thing.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
quite understand it still. I like it.
Yeah.
I
It
feel
reminds me of the
like
chicken knife.
Claw on it. I think it's weird.
It's designed to match the color scheme of a Zem's crystal. It is a Zem themed and Amarot themed.
oh.
I'm not.
I
Really
can see that for the
getting-
focus, but I can not see that for the.
The colors. It's too yellow for a Zem. And if
Maybe it'll look better in
looking
game.
at the-
Like it'll.
Yeah,
get it
maybe.
better. But
And,
it's
like,
kind of a hard
it's-
color to get, right?
Yeah.
The spirally part at the top is supposed to be similar to the spires of Amarot.
Yeah, it's neat.
Okay. I need to
I
see
like
it in game, I
but
think.
I want to see it in game. Yeah, I think the shape of it's a little bit slightly off, but I like the focus, and
Yeah.
I like it just has chicken knife vibes to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
actually. I thought it was a chocobo themed weapon at first. Too. I was like, why is this like a tome? This should be like a one for the Manderville or something, you know?
Yeah. And here is the white mage one, which looks way better than. Did you
can't
see how
even
we couldn't see
it.
the rabbit?
You
Like
can't
it's
see anything.
completely gone in this picture.
But even the first one's like, he's in tears
Yeah.
because of how bad this is.
Yeah.
He's crying.
Because he too cannot see the lights are too strong. He can't see.
So strong.
But yeah, this can actually turn out to be really good looking. So new
One of the
glamour
best white mage
maybe.
weapons ever, maybe. You know, it's up there already.
Yeah.
Little rabbits.
Little rabbit sleeping on the moon with a little star. Hope
that-
that,
is that
star
gonna be your new
dangles,
weapon?
but it won't.
Why
What?
not?
That'll be your new weapon.
Maybe. I'll see what it looks like when I get
It's
it.
either this or the wooden talking face.
I really like the one I currently have. So it takes a lot to like replace that, but we'll see. Maybe this one will be the one. Scholar.
I wonder what
yeah,
they'll
sorry.
call it, because the person who made it just called it the bunny cane. I think it won't have that name in game.
Yeah, no.
Let's just call it Moon Rabbit Cane.
Yeah. Here's the scholar one, which when we first saw it, I'm like, this is a weird shape, but this is a palette,
Yeah.
Yes.
so that's
This
why
is
it looks like
Georgie's
that.
diaries. You remember those diaries
It-
people would have where it was electronically locked?
Oh yeah, I remember those.
It was the Polly
called-
Pocket Diary or something like that.
Yeah.
The lost palette. This is what it looks like for people in chat. The inside is actually like an artist's palette, so there's like paint inside it rather than like
The circles on the lines.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty neat.
Yeah.
That'll go good with the the victory stance for scholar for I think is it females that like they like
Females.
you know what I mean?
For real.
Women characters that like they like write in it for
They
the
go down on the floor, they write, and then they nod their
yeah
head.
yeah it kind of looks like you could look like you're drawing almost.
That's true.
Yeah.
I like it, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, the inside's way better than the outside. I don't know why they didn't show the inside, because you cannot understand the theme looking at
No,
that.
I mean the outside is nice too, but it's confusing
Yeah,
when you
but
don't understand what it is.
Doesn't show what the hell it is.
This one, I mean, Astrologian is. I understand it's difficult to make Astrologian weapons. I just feel like I've seen this before.
my So this seems to be when it's sheathed, from what I can tell.
Why would they show that?
Because
That's so stupid.
I don't know. Because when it's active, there's supposed to be like a replica of the stars inside it.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, well that makes it better. I mean, okay. Yeah. Other than that, it's an astrologian weapon.
It was like an early Doom or Quake game, I'm sure, that managed to create well-rendered spheres.
I knew you were gonna say. I was thinking.
I
Like,
can't remember which one it was, but this was a game from like the 90s, early 2000s. What's happened to technology?
The game is old. You're seeing.
It's not as old as like Quake 3 Arena or whatever it
No,
was.
but it's not. Quake 3 Arena is not Final Fantasy 14.
Come on, man. It'll look fine in game when it's spinning around, probably, but it's so obvious.
Smoothing will be introduced in 7.0, Mela.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
It's
Also,
a nice
this-
item, but it's not a sphere.
I know.
He's also holding this upside down, by the way.
He is holding it
well,
upside
yeah.
down.
Maybe
so-
well, I guess you'll never really look at it front on like this too often. So maybe they felt like in game it.
Would never
Yeah.
see it from this angle because it's always going to be spinning.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it's spinning, I'm sure it'll look fine. It was very jarring.
Yes. Here is the Sage weapon.
I think the Sage weapon looks really cool. It's
Yeah?
designed to look
Yeah.
like Fael's wings.
Yeah.
It does look cool as fair, but wouldn't it have been even cooler if they were dragonflies? Like
Is that
my
what you
entry.
did?
Oh, that was your
Yeah.
entry, was it? I see.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on,
Yeah.
having little hovering dragonflies.
I mean,
Wouldn't
that'd be
that
cool. That'd be cool. I agree. But we got these, and I'm sure they're also dyeable. We haven't talked about this, but there's a
Which
dyeing
part?
aspect to all of
Which
these.
part?
Yeah, which part do you think will dye here?
I would like it to be one of those ones where it's all dyes and like the tips will be a lighter like red, and then
Yeah.
I don't want part of the wing to stay like pink or yellow or whatever. That
Right.
would be annoying.
Yeah.
The monkey's paw will curl Mailer, and the only part that will die is the metal part at the top.
That is so true. That is so true.
And then for Black
these
Mage,
ones-
sorry, Blue Mage, not
Oh.
Black, Blue Mage, an umbrella.
Perfect for Blue Mage.
Yeah,
This is perfect.
I love this. That's
Yeah,
very
now
good.
you-
Unfortunately,
Sing-
it does not open.
But what you can
Doesn't
do
need
now,
to open, it's the poking.
now your Mary Poppins is sorted.
Oh,
You have
100%.
the weapon when you're not flying, and then
Mm-hmm.
the mount is the umbrella, and then it'll look like you just put your umbrella back down and you're just carrying
Yeah.
it. There it is.
Mary
Thank
Poppins
you.
is a Blue
You have
Mage.
made Mary Poppins possible, Yoshi P. You did it.
Yeah.
Finally. Okay, so there you go. That's a cool umbrella, though. Very, very classy. And then they showed the sets for the job. So here is the
it's a
tank.
red and blue theme overall.
That
Again,
I will
hard
say
to
that
see, but-
again. Yeah, it looks okay. Looks like
And more generic because these were designed
Yeah.
by the team to try
Yeah.
and fit in with this theme that the
Yes.
created. So
Yes.
it's a tall order, but I like them enough.
yeah, the monk one is
I'm gonna
nice.
glamour them probably, but
I like the Corsair
Ain't-
looking one from Machinist.
Yeah,
that
nice
one's
hat.
yeah, the hat is nice.
Yeah.
We knew
Scouting.
we knew before they got to this that we were gonna get a robe.
But it has
Yeah.
a crucifix on it.
Yeah, and
But
at
it's
least
not white.
it is not entirely white because that was given to you, Mela, well,
Oh, red,
to the
eh?
black
That's cool.
mage, to the casters.
Look
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, with red. We have blue and white. You have
It's
red, white, and
very,
blue. Very
Heaven's
patriotic.
Ward,
It is very Heaven's Ward-esque.
Yes, yes.
which I like this set. I don't know, it's absolutely not going to be remembered by time.
No.
It's not as cool as the first home gear for this expansion. Like the FF4
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, right. Yes.
or
Yeah.
5.
Oh.
I can't remember. Whichever
Four.
one. 4, yeah. That one was cool, like the lunar ones and the green radio outfit, whatever. That one
Mhm.
was good.
hmm
These ones are fine.
Okay, so moving on then to Pandemonium and Abyssaios. they just sort of showed this. They showed a demo of this boss. I
It's
don't.
not again. The circles
Very
on
large.
the floor. They
Yeah.
will, it will put a no-go area in it. You can clearly see from the trailer. Most of a lot of AOE is based upon the floor.
Yeah.
So the
Most.
background's nice.
Yeah, it's got that
That
weird
big
like
Yggdrasil thing.
Yggdrasil thingy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Need to know what that is.
Yes.
Yeah. Then they talked about that. We talked about this, so we're just gonna look through here. I don't think there's anything else in here. Oh, here we actually see the numbers.
Oh, there's
so
the correct numbers. So 6 for body and leg gear and accessories 3, and presumably helmet, gloves, and boots haven't changed.
they have not changed. No.
So
So
4.
that'd be 4.
Yeah.
So 3, 4, 6.
Well, they already changed. Didn't they used to be 6?
Yeah,
Yes, they'd already. Yeah.
because it was 6 and an 8. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. Then they showed raid gear. God, it really was a live letter, like gear, the live letter, because he had printed a lot,
Yeah.
What's glowy stuff behind?
like
it?
little crystals. It
Because
seems.
this
that are-
is. I'm okay. I am a massive fan of MMO armor. So again, a second tier with MMO armor.
Yeah.
You know I'm about that. but
Yeah.
I know some people will hate this.
Yeah. It's got little crystals floating around you. I guess that is
Very
what's
cool.
happening.
I'm a fan. I think this is nice and subtle and not like
Yeah.
Right?
I-
egregious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the last set was a lot. I liked it, but it was definitely like
It was a lot.
out
it was
there.
it was pushing it, especially for this game.
It was a little Guy Fieri for my taste, but you know,
Well,
Yeah.
some
people are
one
into
was
that.
cool.
yeah. And then a samurai.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is it's got a cool effect again. And then Bard
Has a
Uh,
little hat.
again
cute
with the
little
hat. That
It's
would
very
be
nice. Also,
their second hat of that type,
It's like a,
because the tome
yeah,
hat
would
is also similar.
yeah, the Bard weapon looks very cool as well. They
Yes.
get
It
cool
does.
weapons this patch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bards are spoiled. And this is
Mm.
a healer. Again, I really like the robes, but I can understand why you probably don't as a healer who constantly gets white robes.
I think your staff actually looks. This white mage staff actually looks quite cool as well.
It does
It's got
look
the like
cool.
yeah,
Hydaelyn-esque crystal at the
yeah.
end,
I like
or
that one.
Aetheryte-esque crystal.
The weapon is cool.
Not
it loo-
really much of an effect on the armor.
No, it looks like there's like something, but it's like
I
behind.
think it's a very gentle glow behind you, maybe. But
Yeah.
We'll see. Black
um,
mage, presumably.
but
or
again,
black,
looks
or
like
black.
massive
I
and
just want to see the silhouette of a human.
yes, that would be. Why do I have to look like a fucking
A Christmas
Catholic
tree.
priest during Christmas every time? All right.
What would you
Oh,
like to look like? What would you like a healer set to be like?
I would
do you
like
want it to
healers.
be armored.
I want them to be more of the aesthetic of Scholar or Sage, where they have like
It's
pants.
like mathematician sort
Yeah.
of.
Pantaloons,
no, well,
cargo shorts.
Because the thing is,
not
Yeah.
that. Is what
Yeah.
I think for all casters, except potentially summoner-ish, because it comes from Arcanist, but they're all within a certain level of
No,
weak
red
cast magic
mages get-
spells.
red mages get pants as well, and then
Yeah.
they
They're
look
a bit of a
stupid in the rest of the
corsair.
cast gear.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I don't know.
Well, it's
Red mages
difficult.
would look nicer if they could use aiming gear.
I
to
would.
be
It would
honest.
be nice to
Yeah,
wear
probably.
pants. To actually have my
Yeah.
legs out of a. I just don't know
What
why.
would the top be? Like a.
You can do. I mean, look at what they did here. Like what they did here. Like what they did here. Like just anything but that.
Mm,
It'd
okay.
be like
Honestly-
flying at the
You know what fix all
No,
this?
you-
Yeah. Go on.
Just let us glamour, whatever. It doesn't matter the job at this point. Come on.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah, that
you
would
want
be
to keep the dresses, just fucking keep doing them. But I don't want to wear them anymore.
Right.
as a healer, we have to look like healers. They have
Also-
to be able to identify us by our silhouette.
There's also an additional reason why I don't want this, and it's because this game again does not have the proper physics to deal with a robe.
Well, that's
so
fair.
your
Mhm.
robe, like, it looks like rubber, and it's like stuck to the back of your
Yeah.
legs, and it's just not. It doesn't look good.
I really like the Summoner and Scholar, like, level 50 relic gear.
I agree.
Yeah,
Where it's kind of more like a school cap.
but I'll say
Quite like a
that's
military-esque
Scholar.
jacket.
but
Summoners always have the
The
Oh,
horn.
Scholar.
bow.
Yeah, Scholar. But it's like a more, jacket, military-esque kind of...
Yeah, that's the thing too. If you want to keep like the silhouette of like long skirt that touches the floor, like something like a long coat, you can literally just make it a long coat, a trench
Yeah,
coat,
have a
something
trench
like that.
coat.
Like there's so much you can do than just dress.
yes, I agree.
Yeah. They're always going for white mage with the healer gear.
Which is
They are.
really strange. Yeah.
Especially as you just release Sage, which doesn't have that look.
Mhm.
And you have... Well, Astrologian kind of does, but more starry. Not just like this.
Yeah, I have hope that one day they're gonna be like, let's just go crazy with the healer gear, because they'll realize that we've run out of ways to like reskin a robe. Like how many robe, you know?
Yeah, they're
Hey.
always going for Doctor. Why not go for Fireman? Like,
Right. You can make cool doctor gear. Not
Yeah.
This is like a cleric, which is
I mean, Sage relic is kind of like cool doctor gear.
yes,
yeah,
it is actually.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The
All right.
relic gear they usually hit. Except
Yes.
for white mage. Lol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The relic gear, level 50 relic gear is good. That's the classic
I mean,
white
what about
mage
Mm.
What about
robe.
the level 90 relic gear? You didn't like being a nun? What
No,
other
that
positions
shit
in-
sucked.
what other positions in the Catholic Church do you want to dress up as?
Cardinal.
I just
Cardinals, yeah.
They get a red.
I just wish to this day that I could put the hood up on the red mage cape. The
Nicola,
robe.
Do you remember it was either Stormblood or Shadowbringers, and you had your relic gear, and it looked beautiful on me, and it looked trash on you.
Looked like
it was
Dame
like the
Edna
white
on
and
me.
red one. Yeah. Healers wear
Rest in
dresses
peace.
and they're women in this game.
Yeah,
Because
I'll say that
men
too.
don't get
Yeah,
much at all
Yeah.
unless they're playing like Scholar Glam or something.
yeah.
I appreciate that the men in this game can wear dresses. I just wish it wasn't locked to a job, you know?
Yeah.
So, like,
Exactly.
and that being the defining thing for that is that dress.
More options.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
talking about the one that changed completely when you put it on.
Yeah. It looked really
Oh.
cute on me.
Right. I thought you were.
It was like
I thought we were talking about
white
the
and like
nun
It was
outfit.
like a salmony pink color. I think it was Shadowbringers.
Mhm.
I guess it was that one. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That we could have like a great discussion about that one day. I think about the how
gear
you,
identity.
yeah, how I don't
Yeah.
think it's okay that gear will change based on the gender of your character. That is very odd. But
Yeah.
look forward to that
do
one
it
day.
less
I guess.
sometimes, but
That's so no, because they normally don't do it anymore, and then they do it occasionally for relics normally. And when they announced that at the last FanFest in Europe, like the very nice gear design lady like said she was unsure if people would like it, and then the crowd went wild for it. So maybe they're going to do it more.
Oh,
Hmm.
damn. Okay, well, moving on to Island Sanctuary. So we kind of know all this, that we're getting new Sanctuary ranks and visions, new gathering area in the wilds, construction plots, item rewards, and all that shit.
Mhm.
And also the outdoor furnishings, which he showed off.
Well,
This
he
is
explained
But
here-
something.
here is where this is the new stuff. So a maximum of 90 slots can be unlocked via Island Sanctuary progress. And you cannot place striking dummies and gardens. But this is where we go into the actual system, because you can place furnishings as glamours on your island, which means you will not actually use the item. Like
Not a dumping
it
ground.
will not leave your inventory. It will
No.
be copied onto the Island Sanctuary, which is good for those that plan to put down like a lot of trees because now you can just have one tree in your inventory and place it like up to 90 times if you want. Not good if you thought you'd found a place to put away your inventory, your items. Let's see.
I think I like that system though, because we've just done the maps, right? And I was lucky and I got the ginkgo tree back in Shadowbringers or Stormbringer, and it's like a 10 million gil tree right now.
Yeah.
I might want 3 or 4 in my house, but I could only have one because I only got one.
Yeah.
But on my island, I can have 90 ginkgo trees if I want them, and I like that system. And maybe that could translate to housing one day.
That would be nice. I don't. Okay.
I just don't see, because that
it would be difficult for the market.
The furniture
right.
market.
That would crash the furniture. No, that's fair.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
But we don't care about Gil anymore, so it's fine.
But I also don't think Lakil and I were complaining about the way the glamoring system works. I think our issue is the fact that you can't store items.
Yes.
I agree with
Rollo, you are muted. I just noticed.
Sorry, it would be nice if you had the option to pick.
Yes.
Like between just storing it and just using it as a glamour.
Yeah. Apparently, during the live letter, he said, we didn't think about that.
Of course you didn't.
Of course you didn't. Of course you didn't.
What if it had the glamour system for placing them, but it had a separate storage box like a house for just,
Well, that would
use them at there. That would solve
I think a simple solution. Why does the storage have to be the exact same size as the amount of items you can actually place outside your house? Why can't the storage be large?
Yeah, that's
the
so
storage
annoying.
should just be 900 or whatever.
That I can see there has to be a limit, but
there is 900.
Okay, 900. Fine. let that be the
long.
limit. I'd be okay with that.
I mean, I think we'd all be okay with that. I think we'd all like that for our glamour dresses too. But
yes.
You see how limited that is.
But God, how many tabs they would have to add as well. Okay. Yeah, you get island prisms, which is what you use to register furnishings, which you get from crafting.
On the island, though. It's
on the island.
Crafting,
yes.
So it's easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Wait, you craft them on the island now? They're crafted.
I would assume so.
No, island prisms are crafted by actual crafters.
Don't like that.
At least right now.
Oh.
That's bad.
Oh, they're a craftable item in the game right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What are they used for in the game currently?
You need those to glamour the houses and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, I was wondering where you got those. I never realized.
Right.
I was like, oh, do I just get them on the island somehow? But I never did. So
I thought that as well, and then I looked it up and was like, wow, that's really stupid.
That's a really bad system in my opinion. Having them play 92-star recipe, that's a really bad system for Island Sanctuary, which is meant to be for everyone.
Seething. He's seething.
Do you not agree, though?
I'm
sure. Well, no, I don't disagree with you that Island Sanctuary is meant to be for everyone, but considering you don't get access to Island Sanctuary until you've completed the Endwalker's storyline, I understand why they're a 92-star recipe.
Yes. I'm sure maybe they'll add it as like a purchasable item for like shelves
it
or
can
whatever.
Be purchasable, but I would just put it in the island crafting because it's like a self-contained system. It just feels unfair to lock players who don't craft.
Well, you can buy them off the market board, surely.
It's the same way you could buy glamour prisms off the market.
Because you're already dealing with external items at this point with outdoor furnishings. So you're already interfering with this internal system anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of, it's integrating it with the rest of the game.
Yeah.
But it originally felt like it was something
it's the same way
at any point.
It's the same way to get the otter fountain you had to craft it outside of Island Sanctuary.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's fine. And then also, you don't have to do this. You can still enjoy Island Sanctuary without putting any outdoor furnishings in.
I mean,
so
I'm not.
Seething right now. I'm molding. In this tone of voice, I am molding.
Okay, right. So, yeah, he showed off some of this. That's the button he's hovering over in the screenshot. There's a new button for outdoor furnishings.
Well, this really impressed me.
Can I say he's really poor?
Well, that's not very nice.
Are you calling him a broke boy? Is that what you're doing?
Oh,
I'm saying,
right.
what has he spent all of his island calories on?
Oh my god, that's rude.
Well, do
Or
you not
Yoshi
use your calories? Like what?
I mean, I normally have more than 2,200.
I mean that is admittedly a little low, but maybe he's just
he's
just
recently-
purchased.
I understand, chat, that this is the cheating account, but wouldn't it have been nice if they gave him more? He's also
No,
only
no,
ranked
no.
10. That is also a good point.
Oh my. Yoshi P, you
This-
cannot. Poor Yoshi P.
No rest.
If he's using his-
Someone donate,
I mean, if
please.
he's using his cheating account, why wouldn't they make him rank 12, the cap?
Because he spent all of his carries on getting Maui heads.
It doesn't matter when he has access to everything, anyways. Though he's using the God
Well, yeah,
account.
true. Yeah, he is God. God is humble.
Well,
Anyway,
we
this bit, this impressed me beyond words.
okay.
That they could put in this like border.
Oh yeah, there is a blue
Yes, this looked
border
very nice.
that shows where
Well, it
you can
doesn't look
place
nice, but it was
items.
impressive.
It's very impressive for this trash fire of a game.
Oh my god.
And yet he can't put in a glamour dresser.
I like, you'll see this in the further screenshots. I like, they even discussed this, that they put a bunch of items in his inventory to show off how you can use this feature. And he just put down Moai heads.
Yes, it was just we have them. Yeah, there you go.
He put down loads of them and then he started twisting them and laughing.
Yeah, they had like
It
a
was
moment.
bad. It was the best time
a
ever for him.
maniacal
Yeah,
moment.
yeah, it got a little unhinged for a second.
That's what 16 development does to a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's a very simple system. You you put it in. There's a
Yeah,
checkbox.
one more I had, and now he's got loads on the island.
There was of course, because it's Yoshi P. Every time you click like place glamour or whatever, there's a prompt that pops up, and you can check a box, and it'll not pop up again. Where it's like, do you want to do this? He never checked it. So every
Wait,
time he placed these
yeah.
heads, that checkbox, that like prompt came up, and he clicked.
Yeah, but
and
the
he
issue is,
clicked,
Lucio, once you've
and he
clicked the
clicked.
prompt to no longer show up, it will never show up
You-
again. And what if you need to read it again?
You can always open the active help
It's
menu
just
mailer.
a glamour. It doesn't matter. You can just delete it.
I've forgotten what it said, and I've tick the box first. Now I can never read it again. Oh my god!
All right.
He
Well,
probably kept it on so people could read it each time. It's fine.
yeah, he probably did. But yeah, but you know that he's the kind of guy that doesn't.
Oh, for sure.
He never checks those boxes. Yeah. Was there anything else he said? It's pretty straightforward, actually.
It's
It was.
very
There
straightforward.
was a funny moment where he went through this system in depth, showing us multiple times how the system worked, and then it's like, we've put together a little video. They cut to the video. Looks like it's almost in the same place. The only difference is that we don't have the picture in picture with Fox Clan and Yoshi P, and they literally do exactly the same thing that Yoshi P just did.
But slower.
Yeah, but slower. So that was interesting. Then he showed off some items that you're
was
getting.
These are crafted items.
Yeah.
I would-
Craftables.
Oh, these are crafted? I thought you got
No,
these from Island
I think these are
Sanctuary, at least
sa-
Oh,
one.
it's a mixture, maybe.
I
Then,
think
'cause he-
these
I know he
these
went
two
into
I think are
crafting.
from Island Sanctuary.
Okay.
We're gonna get into the crafted after this. Yeah, so
I
some
don't think that's
steampunk.
very nice.
You don't think like
personally.
Victorian steampunk?
The chest piece, maybe.
I'm sorry, I find this too cringe. I mean, I associate the steampunk stuff with just the most cringe shit. I can't.
Right,
do it.
because it's like the wrong time. Like this was like good 15, 20 years ago.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't judge you if you like this.
I mean, it's okay to be into
That's-
steampunk, but
Yeah.
I mean, I
just
still like it.
yeah.
I just can't do it.
I like steampunk things, you know, like devices
As
and
in a
stuff.
game and
The goggles on the hat, I don't know. It's just such a time and a place that has long passed for me, and
It reminds me of the era of ninjas versus pirates. You know,
oh,
I will say though,
Do
I
you mean
did
the
like
Source Engine game?
What?
what?
No, that was like a.
Oh,
was like a-
I
a
remember there was a Source game called
Okay, you know what? I'm
Ninjas
realizing
versus
now that there
Pirates
are.
versus Vikings.
I realize that there's like two. There seems to be different variations of steampunk. This is the type of steampunk that is that time and a place that has long passed. But there's like
This is
what
this
is
is Victorian.
yeah, this is like Victorian
Yeah.
steampunk core, right? That's the one that
Are
I'm
you
maybe
Are you thinking what is 7?
yeah, like 7 is.
That's diesel.
Oh, that's diesel core. No, I'm not
7.
thinking about that. What is? Don't we have something similar to this in the game already? But it looks different.
Probably.
I mean,
the Sky
the-
Pirate stuff is a bit like this.
Well, the Neo-ish Guardian set
Yeah,
is.
Neo-ish
Oh yeah, the
Guardians
Neo-ish
are
Guardians
like
is
it.
really cool looking. I like that
It is very
aesthetic.
cool looking, but that has kind of, I think that's got a little bit less of the steam.
Yeah, I think I have a complicated relationship with
Yeah.
steampunk.
I mean, the thing with this is I find it very hard to understand the shoulders.
She's got
I
like a
find it
little
hard
cape.
to understand. Yeah, it's really difficult to see. I don't know. Maybe it looks better in game.
If I drop the hat,
Yeah, the hats. But the chest piece could be cool, but also I still don't fully understand it.
You could do a nice Sherlock Holmes thing with the chest piece.
Yeah, if it was browned
yeah.
into a more Sherlock Brown.
All right. Then they showed off
Sherlock Brown.
a more more
You know.
expected glamour.
The Island Sanctuary.
Island
yes.
Sanctuary shirt and pants and sandals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Congra's going to be wearing this every day. for
Yeah.
that, so.
Yeah.
Average Florida Cuba man.
Yeah, it's a Floridian Floridian
It
glamour.
just needs the little hat and.
Yeah.
Well, he's actually wearing the hat, Rodder, but unfortunately he's a Vieira, so
Oh,
you can't
of
see
course.
it.
Right. Right.
And then he'll have like the strongest fucking cologne you've ever smelled in your life.
yes. Then they showed some interior items. I think that's a new fake door, possibly on the left.
Oh, you think, oh.
And
I think they said these are all new design contest winners. I think that's what
The
they
tape.
said, but
It's beautiful.
yeah, some
the arches in the background.
the arches
Oh,
in the
yeah.
background. Yeah, there's also
Is the
this
plant new?
like I think the plant is
Everything
new.
new?
Yeah, the log, like the timber.
The log
Log
table
pillars.
and chair is nice.
Yeah.
But the big log's cool too. I mean, that's just a tree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Is that like one of those that grow in brave flocks? Kind of looks like
The
a
flower, yeah, it looks a bit like the
possibly, yeah.
eastern Lenosha.
Yeah.
That thing, what's it called? Not Bloodshore, the one on the left.
Wineport.
Raincatcher's Gully.
Raincatcher's Gully. Yeah.
Then there's another patio.
I love this for my Island Sanctuary.
Little
It's like a stage. It's
gazebo
like
almost.
Yeah, gazebo.
Yeah.
A gazebo to call my own.
Oh.
Every time, yes. And then this.
This
Just
one's
needs
interesting.
just needs a wedding ring. And it'll be complete.
Anyways, Variant and Criterion Dungeon 2 Mount Rockon, which we
They had to re-explain what this is.
literally went through all of it.
Yes.
But they did reveal who we're going with.
The one
Yeah.
person we said it can't be.
Yeah.
The
It is-
collective agreement that,
him.
well, it probably won't be Hancock.
Yeah.
Did we say that? I
Yeah,
thought we
we
said
said
it would.
We said it might
I-
be, but we were still struggling with the idea that he would go along on this, I think.
Yeah.
But it's Hancock.
It is Hancock.
Yeah, I was going to... Okay, yeah,
Oh, did
people
we?
are saying...
Okay.
Did,
All right. I don't remember what we said then.
I'm just
It's been
gaslit.
a week.
I just say whatever Mela
Yeah.
says. So
Yeah,
I was going to
mean,
say, you're falling into line with Mail.
I've
You're-
ceded to
you
chat now,
easily
so
can be convinced.
apparently we did.
we
Yeah, I
did.
feel
I
like
like
our-
that Lakil can be gaslit by Mela, but Mela can be gaslit by the chat.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever.
So did we say it?
Apparently.
Okay.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure we did.
Okay.
I remember us being in somewhat agreement on that. Like, oh, it's most likely or something like that.
Oh, I remember it. We did.
Okay.
I can't confirm now from my memory. We did say that actually last time.
Who knows anyway.
They showed some scenery.
Very pretty.
Very pretty.
Very open, it seems, and very like a lot of areas where you just sit around and just have a look around. Like,
yeah.
you know,
A
a
chill
lot to do
spot.
outside of combat, which is nice.
Well, that's what they said. They wanted you to take a lot of screenshots in this dungeon.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
Willow?
whereas Silty and Subterrane, just combat.
Yeah.
And endless waiting for Tataru.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do Explorer mode in this Silty Sun terrain? I don't remember.
I don't think
No.
so. Because it's its
No.
own menu, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Then they showed some gear that we'll get from this place. I like the chest piece for the one on the left the man is wearing. Drop the hat. We can drop that.
Yeah.
We can
How
drop
dare you? Part of the you have to wear the entire set.
That looks like someone who
hat?
wanted to be a pope but could only afford like a piece of it.
Yeah.
You know what? He kind of looks like an
Fantastic.
Orthodox priest almost.
Yeah,
you know?
kind
with
of.
the hat.
He's
Yeah.
been sent over to Japan to give them the word of the Lord, but he's got to fit in as well. So
You don't want to look like you have like a bamboo shoot on your head?
No.
they're nice pieces, though. It's been long enough since we've had a Japanese theme.
Eastern style gear.
But I'm not going to be a hypocrite. That is still a robe.
It is a robe.
That is still a robe.
Yeah.
But you're not forced to wear it for your class.
That's
or your
true.
role.
That's
No.
true. And like the shrine priestess-esque looking one is cute.
Yeah, you can be a little
Yeah,
shiny.
that one's cute. Yeah.
You can pretend to be a tuhu or whatever the fuck.
She's got the thickest robe ever at the bottom there.
Yeah. It's very thick. Yeah.
That's how I like my robe.
Yeah, a real chunky robe. But it's
Then,
nice.
yeah. Then they started showing off a crafted gear.
Oh, so this was the crafted gear. section.
Yes.
Yes.
This is Gunbreaker. So
Oh my god, what a creature.
Can't
What
even
is
see
this,
it because
a
Lalafell.
Sin Eater or something?
yeah,
It's horrible.
It's on a Lalafell, unfortunately.
Just the dark eyes of death.
No, again, we've been through this Lalafell discussion before. Nothing against Lalafells, but showing off gear should not be done on because it's
Agreed.
you can't
Like-
see if those pants have any details, there is no showing of that on a Lalafell.
Yeah.
Like you
And
can
if
kind of
there's-
tell if it's on a human-sized one. Like, oh, it's probably shrinking down here a little bit. It does not work the other way around.
Right.
Absolutely not.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And if you're showing off white gear, put a background on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
I'm gonna
I'm
waste
seeing
ink now
is-
too.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, if he's gonna have to do this, yeah, waste ink. I
Yeah.
mean, they've got enough squids. I'm sure they can squeeze out another ink sac.
Yes. This is the maiming gear, I guess.
Yeah.
For this
It's a very spirally spearhead.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, very duck-like.
And now we're gonna get a little bit of a whiplash because suddenly this, which feels a
Yeah.
little off theme.
Final Fantasy X.
Is this like
Maybe, but it's not very nice.
Got knee
it looks like
pads.
the Chinese Monkey King gear. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can say that.
Yeah.
I don't.
I kind of like the leg gear. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's a cool
It's
outfit,
alright.
but it feels like it should just have been like a glamour item. This is like actual gear, which is kind of strange.
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
I agree with chat that it looks more like monk gear than samurai gear.
yeah, that too.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does look like monk gear.
Hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Dancer.
This doesn't actually seem to be one cohesive design.
No, this looks like a 1.0 design where
it's
they just
two separate pieces. The top and bottom do not match. And
yeah. What's going on here?
I will say, this is one of the few gear sets or aiming gear that kind of fits a little bit better with Dancer than the machinist.
Yes.
Yeah.
So hey, here
There's
you
that.
go.
Yeah, I
But it
guess
looks
so.
like the bottom's kind of like
The bottom doesn't fit
the
the
Scion
top.
gear or something, but the top gear's more like Cashmere or New World or something. It's like
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's strange
It
combo.
feels like it really doesn't gel.
Mm-hmm. Kingdom Hearts is my favorite video game.
Yeah, this is Lucia at age like 13.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, look, he was that kid in the parking lot. What have you done with Kyrie?
Yeah.
Can't really tell exactly what it is.
That
but I
pose
don't
is kind of
think I
fucking
like
up
it.
the whole outfit. I
I
can't
don't
really
know
see it.
about this one. I don't know. This one's nice because it looks just like this could be a good winter glam.
Yeah, it's cute.
No,
But you
no
can barely
dress.
see it.
Well, don't worry.
I
You'll be able to see it.
I
on
want to know
the
how this
pictures.
translates to a man, unless it looks exactly the same.
So what?
Man in
Because
big
if it is, I feel like it's very much designed for women.
What on earth is
Yeah.
this job?
White mage. Because if you look on the next slide, you'll see the caster one is exactly the same.
Yeah, but like I know it's I know
But
it's
what is
healer,
the-
but what?
Oh, you mean what? Oh, what?
The hell is
That's
she
Scholar.
holding?
Oh, that's Scholar.
Is it?
Scholar, probably, yeah.
That's the Scholar female pose.
Yeah, but what is she holding?
Some kind of
It's
fucking
a
book.
book.
I don't know.
Is it a book? Oh, I can't.
Well,
Dude,
it has to be because that's.
I
the
literally
weapon.
cannot
It might not
parse
look
it.
like one.
Yeah,
I mean, it's hard
agree.
to see with the white on white. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's a close book.
Oh, it's closed. She's mid.
Ah.
Oh, she's doing the pose. Okay, I see. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's the
I think
book that has no back. Oh, well, that's even more confusing then.
Yeah.
Ah,
All right. Yeah, this one.
looks
That's
nice
the,
again,
the
doesn't
blue
it?
version. Yeah, that's cute.
But
Sleepy time gear, take a
Yeah.
nap,
Has
Yeah.
lounge
some
wear.
Bernie Sanders. The trouble with this one and the white mage one compared to the others, these two I think are really glamourable,
Mm,
but obviously they're
Yeah.
job locked,
yes.
and that's one of the worst things in this game.
Mm-hmm.
What is the theme for this set? I cannot
No, I couldn't tell you.
like.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Basic human.
There doesn't seem to be like any. I don't know.
It's
Casual
Starbucks,
wear.
You know,
Yeah.
PSL loving.
Modern fantasy, like FF. I don't know. F13.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe modern fantasy. Like, there's like it feels like gear you would wear in like I don't know, what's that Final Fantasy game where you capture the animals again?
World of Final Fantasy?
Well, the Final Fantasy
Ah,
kind of looks like
I-
that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit. It's
Yeah.
kind of like not taking itself too seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Modern meets job identity.
Yeah.
Because it's not
We've already gone beyond the pale with modern gear anyway, so I don't think we can complain anymore.
No.
it's not out there enough to be like Kingdom Heartsy, but it's
yeah,
like
the hoodie
in
ones are
between.
probably my least favorite, just because. I mean, that a hoodie really is pushing it a little bit far into the
Yes.
modern world for me, but you know, it's fine.
Whatever.
my main.
Well, there's so
glamour,
many weird.
including the one-
There's so much weird shit in this game.
my main glamour, including the one that we use for the podcast, has me in a hoodie. How dare you?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, stop it. You're
doesn't
making them
have-
unhappy.
Yeah, you make me unhappy, Yogi.
Yeah.
Change your glamour for my.
Yeah.
But the ones in this one are too big. Like it's a massive hood on the back.
All right, we have to move on.
Sure. Yeah.
Mount, a new mount. This is a new bed that has some plushies in it, and it has a little sparkle effect.
1,000% over the bed mount. There should have been one only. It's not that funny.
But at least it's not. It's yeah, I agree. I don't even think it
Just
was that
an
funny when
item.
it came out. But but it's. I think it's a good mount now in retrospect. The bed mount. But
yeah, it's funny, but it's not.
this
yeah.
should
This
have
one's a
been the
nice
bed
one.
mount
Yes.
from the
yeah.
start.
Yes, should have been the original one. Yeah.
Rather than the
Rivera
actual
bed?
basic.
Yeah, it's just
bed.
a basic ass bed.
The
No,
Rivera
that-
bed was designed to match the Rivera chair that you could make fly.
Yeah, I
That's
understand their
true.
reasoning for it, but it's weird. But
Doesn't matter 'cause
this,
there's so many random mats. This
Oh.
one, fantastic.
Baby.
I love it.
My little axolotl.
My
they
baby boy.
they showed off a few mounts, but
This one's brilliant.
this is the I want this one I need. I don't need any mounts in the game, but I need this. So
Mm.
this I will get.
Well, don't worry, Lucia, because this is from the new Ultimate.
Yes, this is the ultimate mount. They also showed off this.
Isn't this incredible? Because it's a lantern,
Yeah.
but like horrible.
It's like an arm
It's
and
brilliant.
lantern that you sit
And
inside.
the way it moves when it flies is
Yeah.
It
I
is
really like this
something.
one.
It is something.
I
This
was
is
surprised.
probably one of the horrible spirits from Mount Rockon.
Yeah,
Yeah, rock on, dude.
rock. Okay. And then this, which I'm less enthusiastic.
But this is literally
enthusiastic
just
about
the
this.
Loperate thing.
Yeah, it's just the Loperate thing, but with legs. But
Yeah.
when it can also fly, but when it goes into fly mode, it almost looks exactly like the one that you
It
get.
looks very similar, yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's a little bit disappointing because we have just got this mount essentially. I
yeah.
don't know where this one's going to come from.
No, I don't know either. Maybe maps. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe.
I mean, it's still cool. I like the original one, and
Yeah.
I guess they made one with legs, which is the ones that you see walking around and.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh,
Loperate
actually, no.
place.
This could be, or one of these could be from Faux Hollows, Faux whatever it's called.
Oh, maybe
Oh, yeah,
that
that's
too.
possible.
Yeah, that's possible.
Because we're
yeah.
getting Zavon now.
Mm-hmm. Allied Tribe Quest. I
what
saw
if
people talk about that as well.
It could be the Axolotl.
Wait, Axolotl what?
That could be
The
the
Axolotl
one
could
from
be the-
Faux Hollows.
Faux Hollows.
Oh,
That kind of
we'll do
fits
that.
with
We
it.
farmed that out before.
We'll have to do it properly this time, Nico, because you
I,
want
c-
that.
I definitely see why people would think this is Allied Tribe Quest, but they've not mentioned a single thing
No,
about it.
there's
So
not
I
been
don't
a-
think that's
yeah.
this patch.
Yeah.
We'll see.
it's not. There was not even a glimmer of it in the trailer, so there's nothing to indicate that we're doing that.
Rest in peace to that
Mhm.
one cat boy. He's actually dead this time.
Yeah, yeah. Here they showed some. This is the
This has to be.
steampunk otter.
Now he's cool.
Yeah, it has to be
He is
Island
cool.
Sanctuary because it's the same gear.
Yeah, yeah.
The otter.
And they showed off a Naruto dog, a little ninja dog.
No.
So it's actually a samurai. No, it was a ninja. No, we thought it was a samurai.
Ninja.
It is a ninja.
Is
Yeah,
that
It's a ninja. It's got the
from
ninja symbol on its headband.
Yeah.
Demon Slayer, right? It's this girl from Demon Slayer. With the thing in her mouth.
Right, it is.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it is.
Get that one, anime fans?
Yeah, no,
That's for you.
even I get that one.
Hey, you watch anime?
I do not, but I've seen that. All right, fan festival. Just a reminder that
Yeah.
we're getting real. This was the last live letter before FanFest. So
Yeah.
I'm
God,
real
The
now.
next,
yeah,
next live letter will be at FanFest.
yes.
Oh my god.
July 28th
And
and
Roland Jordan will
29th.
be there.
Not
Yeah.
in Las
No,
Vegas.
no, we won't.
Embracing. Oh
Uh,
no.
no,
Oh, no. Yeah, America. But they'll be preparing
it's
to
not that.
embrace in
That's in
London.
October, Mel. That's still pretty far away in time. But
5 months away.
yeah. And then Tokyo, Japan, January 7th and 8th.
Oh yeah, the one no one cares about.
For the North American live stream, they said that they're going to announce it's going to be streamed via YouTube and Twitch. So, yeah, that's cool. And then they revealed this.
Yeah, this is a bit
Whoa!
much,
This
isn't
is
it?
the FanFest special
The
battle.
Gilded Arara.
This this is Asura, most likely. So
Yes, for
that's
sure.
really cool. We haven't had, like I said, we haven't had a special fight since Stormblood, which was
Yeah.
No.
Jimbo. So
Jimbo, yeah.
I can't believe this.
you can't.
No.
Okay.
It's wild.
Yeah, it is
Came out of
wild.
nowhere, and it's like I'm looking forward to playing it in game in like a year's time.
No, it'll come out in the 0.55 patch.
Probably be the 0.5 patch or 0.55. People are theorizing that again, this will be the Hildebrand,
Yeah,
a Hildebrand
makes sense.
trial.
makes sense. Considering
This
who
is
it
a little
is.
bit too cool for a Hildebrand trial.
Re-
I'm gonna be honest.
Hildebrand always goes a bit above
It
and
it
beyond,
does.
so-
I mean, this is. I mean. Yeah.
The
Well, we'll
fights are
see.
actually- were
Like-
really- well, I was
If
blown
it is a
away when I bothered to
0.55
catch
patch,
up.
there is a chance it's like story based.
I
Yeah.
love that.
But we don't really know.
Because
This is
then
coming
we're to
sort of
have a
out of left
story.
field. We
I
don't
suppose
know.
so,
And
yeah.
Yojimbo is cool, Rollo. Why
Yeah,
I
is
know.
Jimbo-
Yojimbo-
I mean, it's Yojimbo. He's a big samurai man, and it's like a very
But
It's like-
mechanically, the fight's very fun,
Yeah.
I think. And quite difficult.
Yeah.
What do you think will be the fan fest. I guess it's just minions now, maybe a mount.
Mm-hmm.
Because it used to be included in the ticket, and
Yeah.
like early on they did funny things like the Moogle outfit. Then they went more
Yeah.
themed based on a Final Fantasy. We had the 7 ones and we had the 10
Might be
ones.
16 based.
It could be 16
Maybe.
based.
Yeah, that'd
That'd
be cool.
Pretty wild of them. I don't
Yeah.
know what mount it could be. I don't really know other than Chocobos.
Rollo,
Yes.
when we take on this trial, don't pull
Don't
me
dis-
down.
Yeah, don't
Don't
disappoint.
Don't
Georgie.
fool you. There's gonna be other people there that will most likely.
I know.
No,
Well,
you better not mess
We
up.
have to go. We have to be a tank and a healer because
You have
that
to
way
carry
might
the
be-
scum. You have to carry the scum.
Yeah.
You know I'm at least a little competent at this game.
Mm.
No, I know you're probably more competent than me. I think, but yeah, we need to be tank and healer. We need to.
Okay.
That's how we can potentially carry this.
Okay,
Alright.
we'll do it.
Load up Discord on their computer so you can get in a voice chat because you don't want your scummy
I'm gonna-
teammates to be with you. You want to just
I'm gonna be
coordinate between yourselves.
So I'm gonna be so angry, Roller, if I don't get I beat Asura t-shirt.
I will be a little pissed off.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't fuck
do they
that
give
up.
you time to like
They
custom?
give you time to
much.
set
You
up
get a
your
little
hotbar.
bit, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
your
Okay,
hotbar. But you
I was
don't
like-
get to like do any.
But you
polls or
do they not let you like download settings now because you can upload? Remember, you can save. Your,
I think they might let you.
so remember
I
to
mean,
do that
well,
before you go.
No, they might. I don't know if you can. I don't know if they've done that in the past, but they might let you do that this time because I don't think this has ever happened since that was a feature.
Oh, okay.
No, you don't get to use your account. You get like a preset character.
Oh, you can't.
You
Yeah,
get
you
the
do get
job.
a preset
Right.
character,
You
yeah.
do your hotbar though, so
Hmm.
get your hotbar ready. Make sure to glamour. Obviously, it's very important.
Yeah.
I don't think they get you to do that either.
No, you don't get to do that. You only
If
get
you're
to set up
really
your
clever,
hotbars.
Georgie, if the character has a lot of gil, transfer it to your main.
It's on like a test server.
Yeah, it's not a dev server. I
I
don't know if it's
know.
even like in the same system.
You get 5 minutes to set up. So
Oh, I
better
read
be
that's
fast.
5 million. I was thinking, wow, you could send 5 million to your character.
Yeah. Okay, so that was the last piece of info, and then they dropped this at the end that you can now accept pre-orders for Final Fantasy. They now accept
Whoa.
pre-orders for Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah, although they have
They
been
have been
accepting
doing
that for a
pre-orders
while.
long
They
time.
also- yeah, this is at the point that they also confirmed that yes, the next live letter will be at FanFest, but that does not mean you will not see Yoshi P between now and then because there will apparently be, I think he said 2 more 16-based
he
streams
said
between
2 more.
here and
Yeah.
Oh.
the live letter.
But you
Or
didn't have to
FanFest, I
watch
should
it if you didn't want to, which I thought was a funny
Oh,
thing to
that's
say.
interesting.
You don't have
Yes.
to be there. It might just suck.
Yeah.
You don't have to see me again until FanFest if that's what you want. Essentially, is what he said.
Yes.
Bless him.
Yeah. And that's it.
That's all she wrote.
That is all she wrote.
It was a good live letter.
It was.
Mhm.
It was very focused on gear and stuff, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
like that.
I
But
mean, it was
shows
the one
that
that
they did the process on the event, the competition stuff.
Yeah,
Mm.
I think they would have. They wanted to show everyone's designs off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, that's all. That's all we have for you today, and that's the live letter.
Mm.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll be back next week in our regular time slot, Saturday, same time, same place. Remember to follow on Twitter at SpeakersXV, twitch.tv/SpeakersXV, and youtube.com/SpeakersXV, exclamation Discord and chat if you want to join our Discord server. If you're watching on demand, link is in the description. Remember to send us mock mail, speakersxv.com/mockmail. We'll actually read it next week, probably. See you then. Bye.
Bye.